Flutie flushed. Throws it down. Caught by Boston College. I don't believe it. It's a touchdown. The Eagles win it.
Unbelievable.
I don't believe it.
I didn't believe it either when it happened, but it happened. Doug Flutie, what's up? Greetings, people of Earth. Happy Black Friday? Is there such a thing as Happy Black Friday? Any murders at Walmart? Anybody frickin' thrown through plate glass windows to get a TV? How we doing out there? Greetings. What a way to open the show. Yeah, what a way to open the show. Here we are, late. If I told you why I was late, you won't believe me. But I'm going to tell you anyway. Hold on. 3rd and 7. 10:19 to go in the first quarter. Here's the Swift outside. He's going to get the first down. Or no, they're going to mark him short. Just short, maybe a foot. So they're going to go for it here. I got to find out where they're at because what happened before I went on is insane. Absolutely insane. We'll get to it right after this 4th and 1. We'll get everything going, get everything motivated here. 9:44 and ticking. Just getting going. Black Friday. Bears, Eagles. 4th and 1. They're snapping this at the 20, just inside the 25. He's not gonna make it. Unless he gets a super generous spot here. He might be the nose of the ball short. Where's Paul McGuire when you need him? Where is Paul McGuire when you need him? I'm going to say the way the spot is, he's going to get the spot. I don't know if we want to take a look at this again and take a look at it a little closer here. No replay. Bears are up at the line, giving it maybe avoiding a challenge flag. Meanwhile, there it is. The flag hits the field. Red flag comes out on the field. They're going to challenge this. Interesting challenge by the naked eye of what I was watching. It looked like he went down short, but I'm really not sure. There was too many bodies in there. He was definitely hit behind the line of scrimmage, but he definitely went forward after the initial hit right there. Now, right here is where he makes the lunge, and I think that is where he got the generous spot. So they're going to go to a commercial. This is I get it, Black Friday, everybody's paying the NFL today, man, but I miss the old days of seeing the replay like almost overdoing the replay, if you know what I mean. Greetings to everybody. I'm glad you're here on a Black Friday. Yeah, I'm getting ready to go on the air, and my cat, as everybody knows, if anybody who's a regular here, any one of you third floorers already know Luna, who's the studio cat. She comes in and makes an appearance once in a while. But she was going absolutely nuts before I went on the air. I couldn't go on the air with her. She was just meowing her ass off, back and forth, back and forth. I'm like, what are you doing? What are you doing? Yeah, wow, man, going off. I should have videoed it. But apparently, because the house next to me is it's not even 10 feet away, right? And we're on the top floor, and a crow decided to land on the roof across. And Luna did not want that crow on the roof across from the window that she looks out of. So she finally drew my attention to the window. I went over and we talked to the crow, and the crow finally went away. And I was able to go live. So there you go. That's the reason I was late getting on the air today. Luna and the crow. Please get in the live chat, hit the like, hit the sub, hit the follow. This is amazing that we have been this long in a commercial break and the game is just starting. Another commercial. On a simple challenge. We should be watching the game, not watching fucking adverts, man. This is the fucking problem, man. And you pay money to get on this, to see this. Another commercial. Now we're watching one of the Kelseys. I don't know, the fucking fat guy stripping down. Real enjoyable to watch on Black Friday. The runner is going to be Mark Short. So they're going to go over on downs. Eagles get the ball on a big, massive stop on 4th down. So they reversed the call on the field. I guess they saw enough. I don't know. I didn't see enough because I'm watching fucking Black Friday adverts. This is basically there goes Barkley. Gets up for a few yards. Speaking of which, we got a 2nd and 5. 8:50, false start, Eagles. False start, so that'll back them up. Carl Sheffers. 8:53 to go with the flag. That was Brown on the false start. Sorry, 2nd and 10. 2nd and 10. It was 2nd and 5. It is now 2nd and 10. Right back to where they started from. Right back where we started from. We're going to get back. Oh, beautiful pass there. And they go to Brown on the other side of the field. And he lays out for 11. Bullet pass, bullet catch, bullet first down, move the sticks. We're getting ready to go under 8 minutes to go in the quarter. No score, just getting going. Black Friday football. A.J. Brown on that reception. Under 8 minutes now in the first quarter. 1st and 10 from their 35. Hand off to Saquon. He'll get up to about 5. 2nd and 5. Barkley not having quite the year he had last year. That's for damn sure. Still, the Eagles maintain an 8-3. Still clinging on to first place in the NFC East, which got real interesting yesterday with the Cowboys knocking off the Chiefs, which really got real interesting in the AFC West. And then the Packers winning, which made the NFC North even more dramatic now, which causing the Lions to be on the panic mode. So 3 games played yesterday and a massive scenario of all kinds of shit happening all throughout both leagues. Wherever you're watching from, please hit the like, hit the sub, hit the follow. You're watching on YouTube, feel free, get in the live chat. Watching on Rumble, get in a Rumble rant. Get in a rant. Give us a rant or rumble us. Live chat us. We're here. We can do 2 things at once. I promise. It'll be a 3rd and 5 from the just shy of their own 40. They got to get right to the 45. Jalen's flushed out of the pocket, running to the sideline. He's going to throw this one away. It'll be 4th and 5. So Bears defense responds after getting the offense shut down on 4th down. Eagles defense responds, stops the Bears. Bears come back, return the favor, stop the Eagles. 4th and 5 from their, like I said, just outside their own 40. So just a little bit more in the 4th and 5. And they're going to go to the punt team here. So Braden Mann into punt. He'll get rid of this one in his own 15. Big leg here. Fair catch called for. And as I used to call it, the praying catch. He catches it. Well, he prays that he catches it as he drops to his knees and rolls over. So there you go. exchanges of a little bit of movement, a little bit of shutdown, and defense stepping up. Uh, Eagles did have a penalty on that drive that did not help much, but they came right back and got 11 on the next play. So erased the penalty doing having any effect on that being shut down. That's all Bears defense right there. And when you talk Bears defense, talking defense, man, monsters of the Midway. I have a very, very intense relationship, a very, very intense memories. There is so much about the NFC North now, as opposed to the old NFC Central, which composed of the Chicago Bears, the Detroit Lions, the Minnesota Vikings, the Green Bay Packers, and what? Yes, the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. So being a Buccaneers fan, I was very, very, very exposed to the NFC Central at that time. And that's where I got blessed, man, being able to see Barry, so much of Barry twice a year, seeing Peyton definitely twice a year. Plus all the other times being on regional coverage or a Monday night game, seeing Walter and Barry and all them. The Packers had some incredible teams, man. Just before Favre with Lynn Dickey and stuff. A couple rough years, but when Favre got there, man. And that's, to me, the epitome of the Tampa Bay rivalry that they were stripped of. That I thought really was starting to become a really, really massive, intense rivalry between Green Bay and Tampa Bay. The Battle of the Bays, as they like to say. But, you know, when they rearranged rearranged football, I mean, it made sense. Why should Tampa Bay be in the fucking Central Division where everybody is up north? You know what I'm saying? But that's just the way it was with the expansion. Seattle Seahawks, they went to the AFC West, which was a bizarre choice. No, I'm just saying. Made sense. But see where we go. All right, back to action finally. This is going to be a long game because of these commercials. 6:57 in the first quarter. 1st and 10 at their own 22. Here's Monunga. He's up. He's busted out. That's a good 15, 16. Monunga. On that carry. And he did bust up for about 15 yards. Williams throws this one. That's a bullet pass to Douglas. Burden. Gain of 6, 2nd and 4. Cheers, people. Happy holidays. 2nd and 4. We're under 6 minutes to go in the quarter. Bears snapping this one from their own 40. They got to get to right on the 49-yard line. Williams handoff. Here comes Monunga. Monunga. Again ahead for about, we'll call it another 6-7 yards. So his last 2 carries, good for about almost 30 yards. Started this one at the 22. They are at the 50. So there you go. And that's mostly all Matanga Manunga, Manga Manunga, Manunga Matanga, Matanga Manunga. On another handoff. Another 5 yards for Manunga Mananga. Let's see if he comes off for a breath. We're going under 5 minutes to go in the quarter. Manungai. Yeah, there he goes. He's coming off. Get a breath. 3 massive carries, man. Kid looks good. So 2nd and 5. Swift back in the backfield with Williams under center. Pitch out to Swift. Man, he is busted up in the middle. 5, 10, 20. And he's short right. Bring him down an ankle tackle at the 21. I couldn't call the yard lines because he was just blazing through them. By the time I could say it, he was at the next one. A simple pitch back and the hole in the middle was there. And Swift just took a cab ride. No touch. He wasn't touched until he got to the 25-yard line. Huge, big, massive run. Swift getting it swiftly done. We're under 4 minutes to go in the quarter. Yeah, I know. Stupid pun. Whatever. Williams is back. He's looking around, releases this one, throws it away. We'll go 2nd and 10. Second and 10. Bears moving it. 3:50 to go and counting. Snapping this one from the 22-yard line of the Eagles. Shotgun. Passes out. Nice catch there by the big tight end, Loveland. Huge target. Loveland is every bit of it. Loveland, man, number 84. That's a big dude right there, man. Nice pass, nice coverage, but what a catch. 3rd and 2. Williams under center. It's another pitch. That's to Meninga. They're going to push it forward. This time he gets the first down on the shove. The shades of a rook from rugby. So the Bears rooking their way to a first down. He was hit in the backfield again, pushed forward, and all of a sudden, man, it was forward. Wow. What a 2nd, 3rd, 4th, and 5th effort here. He was hit, ran right into, I can't see what Eagle that was, but my goodness gracious. Woof. Pushes him all the way to just shy of the 11-yard line. 2:25 to go in the quarter. Williams under center, man in motion. Play action. Rolls out to his left, cross to the end zone. He was wide open and misses his target. Williams going down, or after the pass, I did not see what happened to him. Let's check this out. What affected that pass? That pass just looked like Volpe throwing the first. Man, yeah, way ahead of him. He was getting his ass chased, so there you go. 2nd and 10. 2:19, clock frozen after the incomplete in the end zone. Shotgun formation. Mungango is in the backfield. And it's a handoff to him, and he goes up the middle. Bam, bam, bam! To 8 yards. This Mandingo, Manongo. An unrestricted free agent from Atlanta. Where'd they find this freaking guy at? This kid runs like a Volkswagen. The old Volkswagen Beetle, man. Just boom, 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 boom. Just rolling off the top of him. Swift back in. Shotgun. It's a 3rd and 2 after that big run by Mananga. Hand off to Swift. He's looking for an opening. He finds an opening, and he finds the end zone. Touchdown. Bears. Swift does something I don't think I've ever seen that. He kicked the ball into the crowd. He drop kicked it into the crowd. 11 plays, 78 yards, 5 minutes, 26 seconds. And what I would describe as a nice offensive drive. A little bit of this, a little bit of that. A couple big plays on a 2nd and long, 3rd and long. Not bad. Not a bad drive for the Bears. Man, the wind is really blowing in Philly. I'm getting a good look at the wind now as we're getting this shot behind the goalpost. The goalposts are dancing. They look like Ginger Rogers on one side and Fred Astaire on the other side. Wind is howling in Philly. But so are the Bears as they find Honey Pie in the end zone. 7-0 Bears. Battle of the first place teams in the NFC. Talk about implications on this game. Home field advantage to the playoffs. Any kind of tiebreaker. Momentum. Eagles coming off a little bit of a rough loss to the Cowboys. Bears have been playing, in my opinion, the Bears have been playing very solid football, and they're vastly improved. The thing was, I was looking forward to more or less the competition of the Bears and Redskins this year, just heading to the playoffs, what that battle would look like, because I thought they were so much alike in a mirror team, but then all the injuries to the Redskins just taking them out of it so early. Bad break for the Redskins, man, but what the Bears built on for the last couple of years and with the results from last year and now this year, man, Bears are tough. And again, Packers win. Bears looking to win here. So they need to win with the Packers coming up. Lions dropping. Vikings are sail to the fucking Greenland or something. Or they're sailing to Iceland, wherever they sail to. I know that the Vikings did not sail to Minnesota. If I'm wrong, let me know. I don't remember when I was studying mythology and Viking mythology and the history of the Vikings. I don't ever recall anything saying that Eric the Red landed in Duluth, Minnesota. Because if he did land in Duluth, Minnesota, Eric the Red, a Viking, as tough as the Vikings were, the most fucking incredible, fiercest race of people ever to grace God's green earth. You talking about fucking rough. Wow. But even he would have said, too cold, and got out of the fucking Duluth, Minnesota. Who the fuck's going to go to Duluth? The wind is so rough that they have a holder for the kickoff. And this will go out of the end zone. I guess he's kicking into the wind. It's hard to tell because when they were showing the goalpost, I mean, they were swaying in both different directions, but the tags on top, the windsocks on top, they were like in sync with each other. So it's a swirling mess probably. But that kickoff definitely took off and hit the end zone, then bounced out. So looks like right now the Bears are traveling with the wind. I missed the beginning, so I don't know who won the toss and who elected to do what, but whatever. I know the Bears started out. We're under a minute and a half to go in the quarter. There's Barkley bowling his way for about 8. Al Michaels, God bless him, still calling as promptly and as beautifully as a man can. What a blessing to this game, Al Michaels. To think way back when I first saw him on Monday Night Football with that hairdo, that little puff, little curly puff. 1:01 to go in the first quarter. The clock is stopped with a false start by Dickerson. The Eagles, false start there. Another false start for the Eagles. That's got to be some form of a miscommunication because you shouldn't be doing that in your own stadium, false starts like that. 1 or 2 maybe on a miscount or something like that, but these two had no business. 2nd and 6 now. Clock is running again. Play action to Barkley. Nice one by Jalen, and he takes it himself, and he'll scurry up for maybe 4. That would be a 3rd and short. It's a 3rd and 3, and I think they're just going to let the clock run out as we're under 10 seconds to go in the quarter. And that's how the quarter is going to end, with a 3rd and 3. We'll reverse sides. Bears 7, Eagles nothing. End of the first quarter. Give us a quick second. We're going to be right back so we can reload something. I had something special to show, but I have to reload it, and I'm going to do that right now. So hold on and check this out.
I love football, and I love relaxing. Because for me, relaxing always includes Skoal, the smokeless tobacco. Just a pinch between my cheek and gum gives me great tobacco taste without lighting up. Got the sea, the breeze, got my Skoal. Nothing's gonna make me move. Think I'll play some touch. Skoal, brother.
Try going smokeless. A pinch is all it takes.
Skoal, brother. Yeah, Texas hockey card here last night, giving us a chewing tobacco lesson. Check out Texas hockey cards for sure. He went and joined Rumble last night, as I got him to go over to Rumble Land and start his own thing over there, so he doesn't get censored as much as he does on YouTube, and people can enjoy Texas hockey cards more. So kudos to him. And Rumble, hey, I got us another fucking person to jump over from YouTube and bring another creator on over here to Rumble. I am responsible for that. I'm trying to get a couple more to come on over so we can expand the show and the network. More enjoyment over on Rumble. If I have to, I'll take everything I got and come over to Rumble. The way YouTube is acting lately, I mean, us little guy, I'm not even monetized. I need 19 to get to 100. That's our goal, 100. Right now, we need 100, and we're looking for 19 more people to sub to the 3rd floor. We need 32. Yeah, man, I need 32 on Rumble to get to 100. But I'm already monetized on Rumble. I'm not making money. I'm making pennies on a few ads or something. Unless you're on Rumble Premium, then there's no ads. But I get chump change, nothing. But I can receive rants anytime I want. You can drop right now on Rumble and send a rant. If you want to help me out on YouTube, you got to go to my Cash App or PayPal because I'm not monetized. I can't even receive super chats or anything until I get to 500. I'm trying to get to 100, and you guys are copywriting me every now and then. Or taking my stream down for no fucking reason. Calm down. World is nuts, and you're worried about me, play-by-play, with about 50 people. 3rd and 3, here we go. We're going to start the second quarter. They need to get right on the 45-yard line. It's a solid 3. Play action. Hurts has got his man open downfield, and they're going to run him out of balance, and he crashes into everybody. Smith does. Devontae Smith was wide open coming across. Beautiful pass, because I was wondering, where's that going? And all of a sudden, there's Devontae Smith grabbing it and taking off. Beautiful move right there. Beautiful pass. Nice gain there for the Eagles on a 3rd and 3 as they continue to move the ball. They're going to snap this one from the 28 of the Bears. Big gain there. Here's Barkley, and he's coming up for about 6, maybe 7. See where they spot it. Be 2nd and 4 or a 2nd and 3. Second and 5. 2nd and 5 now. 13:50 to go in the half. Another handoff to Barkley. He's bounced in the back. Man, he got stuffed, eaten alive, packed in a yogi. Yogi, what's in the picnic basket? It's Barkley. Barkley's in the picnic basket. Lost a 3 there. Yogi. Got to work on my impersonations again. Lost a 3. 3rd and 8 now. Empty backfield except for Jalen. 2 at the top, 2 at the bottom. Pass over the middle and in and out of the hands of Devontae Smith. Wide open. Wide open. And it looked like the pass was behind him. He reached back with one hand, was able to get his hand on the ball, but could not pull it in. The velocity on the ball just bounced it off his hand as he tried to make the nice catch, but you talk about wide open. Nobody in between him and the end zone. Now here comes a 44-yard attempt going the same way the Bears were kicking before. And this one is curve and oh, it bounces. Did that hit? It sounded like a doink. He might have doinked that. 7-3 from 44. I was wondering if it was going to stay good. And, of course, no replay. Right to a Black Friday commercial. The NFL whore is at it again. Ring that cash register, you NFL whores. My God. This is the craziest part about all of everything that they tell us as a sport. We got to speed the game up. Why are we speeding the game up? The more you speed the game up, the more commercials you add. There's even Einstein would go, time out. Time the fuck out. The physics that you're using here are not coating to anything. If anything, you're extending shit. Man, I don't know how much more fucking money the NFL can make. They got to be the richest fucking people on the planet. The NFL has got to be the richest fucking commodity on the fucking planet Earth. What the fuck can come close to what the NFL produces and puts out and what it costs to fucking advertise during a football game? Whether it be Apple TV today, Prime yesterday, fucking ESPN on Monday, fucking YouTube fucking NFL ticket, the fucking... Jesus, man. Used to walk over to the TV, turn it on, put on 2, you got the Giants. Put on 4, you got the Jets. And then at 7 o'clock, you'd fucking switch over to fucking Channel 9 as fast as you could because you didn't want to miss Warner Wolf. Well, I'm sorry, ABC. Warner Wolf on ABC. Let's go to the videotape. He was the first to bring that one, man. Warner Wolf, an absolute legend of sportscasters. If you don't know who Warner Wolf was or have no idea about Warner Wolf, check him out, man. Warner Wolf, absolutely one of the freaking best NFL ambassadors to the game. Warner Wolf, hit the thumbs up, by the way. Hit the thumbs up. Wrist is still swollen. Still swollen. So the Eagles now, they're kicking off, going in the same direction as the Bears were. This kick is, wow, that made a, jeez. That win, all right. When I tell you, I seen guys hook, that wasn't a hook. That was the win. That ball was going one direction. All of a sudden, it started just to flutter like a fucking dead duck and just make a fucking right-hand turn, bounce short of the end zone, and just go flying through the end zone on the bounce. So a touchback. You know, Bears will start to drive at their own 35. Bears putting 84 yards rushing on the board in the first quarter, most against the Eagles this year. Here's a handoff. Here's Swift, cuts back. He's got the first down, plus another 5, plus another 6, 7, 8. Another 18-yard gain for Swift as he broke off tackle, off right tackle, exploded off the line. I'm going to watch this hole here. Holy cow. I could have ran through that hole. Good Lord. And Swift with the one move right there, man, just droop around Jackson, puts him on the ground with a stiff arm. Continues up for about another 8 after that. 1st and 10 from their own 37-yard line with the 18-yard gain by Swift. Williams under center. Here's a handoff. That's Managa, Bedingo, Manga. And they're going to push forward for maybe 3. 2nd and 7, I'll say. Just 2nd and long, 2nd and 7, so he did get 3 on it. 11:35 and counting here in the second quarter, first half. Shotgun, Williams back, throws it right into the dirt. Didn't have much time for anything to develop. Nothing, no chance of anything. Bears coming quick. He got rid of it as fast as he got it, basically, and threw it at the toes of Managa. So we got up 3rd and 7. Shotgun, empty backfield, over the middle, finds his man, first down, move the sticks. That's a Zacchaeus with the catch and a gain of 12 on the 3rd and 7. Williams looking really poised, and he is on the money with everything. Even his overthrow to the sideline was on purpose, so you can't even say he was off target. He is not. He's been spot on so far. That's the 10th first down for the Bears. The Eagles only got 2. Here's a reverse, and he's got room on the outside. He can spin. He's going to be right at the first down marker. That's Burden, the 3rd, with a – they're going to give him 9 yards on that. I don't know about that spot. That looked like a first down to me. I seen the side judge coming in with a spot. It was like a yard short. I don't know how this could be a yard short. Burden with a burst of speed to the outside. It's a 2nd and 1, so they did give him 9. Williams back with the pass. He just misses his target. Looking at DJ Moore on the outside, just missing him. Again, the pass is there. They are, and according to what I'm hearing here, they are throwing into a fierce wind. Not his best pass, but I don't know if the wind had anything to do with that. But it was a bullet. Perfect spiral. 3rd and 1. Big 3rd down here for both teams. Snapping this one at the 43.5. And he goes forward. Williams with the keeper. Straight up +3. Be a first down. Keep the sticks moving. We're under 10 minutes to go in the half. 1st and 10. Bam, we're under 10 minutes to go in the half. Stay tuned. At the 2-minute warning, we have what we tradition here. We have the Angus clip. The Angus clip, just like the 7th inning stretch clip when we do play-by-play baseball. The 2-minute clip. It's called the Angus clip. It was his idea, so why not? Snapping this one right at the Eagle 40. Play action. Rollout. Got his man open. That's a Dunze with the catch. He's open on the sideline. Skips out of bounds. We're going under 9:20 to go in the half. 2nd and 7. Williams behind center. Man in motion, and he hands off to Burden again. Burden swings to the outside. He's only going to get 2. I don't know, maybe 3. Not much help. It'll shorten it up for the 3rd down. 7-3, Bears on top. 2nd quarter, 8:45 and counting. In the half, it's a 3rd and 4. Bears have been successful just moving the ball, even on 3rd down today. So here's another big 3rd and 4 for the Eagle defense. Big 3rd and 4 for the Bears offense. Shotgun, Williams back. He bounces around, looks, ducks in, still alive, scrambles to the outside. He's going to run for it. He's going to get the 1st down on the scramble. He should have been caught 3 times. They didn't even put a hand on him. The pocket collapsed. He went into the pocket and came back out of the pocket, made a button hook move, and took off for the sideline and gets the 1st down. Williams moving 100 miles an hour, sticks the ball out as he goes out of bounds. He got the 1st down, plus a yard maybe. Beautiful, beautiful scramble by Williams on a busted play. Eagles all around him, could have put a hand on him. 7:50 and counting. Here's Swift, and he's going to get through. He's loose. And they're going to take him down maybe at the 11.5-yard line, 10.5-yard line. Swift actually, when he hit the hole, he made a move and just took off back across the field. What a reversal of field right here. Watch this. Boom. Wow, man, that move right there, you could almost put another, I'm not going to say anything, but that was a swift move by Swift. Don't throw the tomatoes. I'm sorry. Yeah, this is it. Marked them down at the 12, right on the 12. Williams rolls out. He throws this one away to the sideline. Hunt was there. Williams spun while Hunt had a hold of him and just launched it to the sideline. Referee coming in there and saying, hey, he's out of the pocket, and it went past the line of scrimmage, so all is good. It was definitely a misplay. It looked like it was supposed to be a pitch to Swift off to his right. Swift was already way past him to his left. When he looked to flip, there was nobody there, and then Hunt just came in. 6:59 to go in the half. Shotgun. Plenty of time. Looking for a target. He finds a target in the end zone, and it's just short. Ogunze right at the goal line. Ball hit just before. Needed a little more air under that, and he's got a nice touchdown right there. That's probably that's probably the worst pass he's thrown. Just couldn't get enough on it. 3rd and 10. Shotgun. 2 to the top. 2 in the backfield with him now. Oh, the ball's deflected. Goes nowhere. Incomplete pass. 4th and 10. 6:47 to go. What a sequence of events right here. In this series of downs. A rushed misplay. A misfire. And now a deflection. And the flags are stiff and dancing. Trying to get a read on the win. Cannot. This will be a 30-yarder. A 30-yard attempt coming up. He'll be kicking this from the left hash mark. Wind looks like it's dancing to his left. So from the left hash mark, wind blowing to the left. Oh, it is stiff blowing on that field. Wind is blowing hard to his left. He is on the left hash mark. Somehow he's going to have to sail this to the right and hook it back and hope he gets there before the wind gets to it. It's a big field goal from 30. Kick is up. It's a little high on the snap, but the kick is good. And he smashes it through that biting wind in Philadelphia. 10-3 Chicago. 6:44 to go in the half. Here on here on Friday, Black Friday, no less, Black Friday. Football. How y'all doing, man? What's going on, man? Hope everybody's all right out there. Everybody's chilling and dancing and having a good time. Hope your bellies are full. Man, I'd give anything for a cold turkey sandwich on white bread with some mayo and some salt. Sounds so good right now. But no turkey yesterday for us. We couldn't find a turkey. But either way, how's everybody doing out there, man? How we doing out there? We got some numbers, man. We got to hit that like, hit that follow, hit that sub. Please, please, please. Hit that like, hit that follow, hit that sub. We had a good time last night. It was nice to have a few guys who came in and said hello and happy Thanksgiving. We had Yankee Kyle, Texas Hockey Cards, Angus, D. Scarilla, John, the Beagle Dad. Not sure if I'm missing anybody. I don't think I'm missing anybody. Chat's relatively quiet right now. I guess everybody is out doing their thing. Looking for that big 95-inch TV screen. For like $8. I'm waiting for somebody to just drive a bus to a Walmart. All good, all good, all good. Yes, we have a game, man. We have a 10-3 game. Bears defense playing exceptionally well. Eagles defense is playing good enough to have a 10-3. Eagles offense needs to step the tempo up. They've had a couple big plays, but only a touchdown to show for. I'm sorry, only a field goal to show for it. So, and then the Eagles defense is playing, relatively good. And we still have a holder for the kickoff. Kick lands in the kicking zone. He's out to the 20, 25, cuts it back. He's at the 30, right at the 30. He'll take it. 6:38 to go in the half. 10-3, Bears over the Eagles in Philly on what is a cold, blustery, windy day there. Bears have had their share of injuries as they're showing them on the screen right now. If you're watching on Rumble, hit that like, please. Hit the follow. Don't miss out on all the action here on the third floor. Plus, Rumble, you guys are the only ones who get to watch the puppet show. What's the puppet show? Just look at the library and go back and watch any one of the puppet shows. You'll wind up watching all 7. You'll want to catch up. So Barkley gets ahead for maybe 2 yards. It'll bring up a 2nd and 8. Be 2nd and long. Second and 8. We're going under 6 minutes to go in the half. Boom, we are under 6 minutes now. Both teams have a full complement of timeouts. Play action, toss, fake. Comes back, hits his tight end. That's Goddard. Maybe a gain of 6. Maybe 4. Hard to see where he ran out of bounds over there on the sideline. Either way, it's a 3rd down. 3rd and 3. We're at 5:15 and go and counting. They need to get right to the 40-yard line. Big third down play. Shotgun. Hurts back. Just misses his target. Goddard over the middle, lands on the Eagle at the midfield line. Comes up empty. He had time to get rid of it. He looked like he hurried the pass. As a result, 4th and 3. Turns out it was a beautiful defensive play. So, man ready to kick again. Clock is stopped at 5:07 to go in the half. Eagles giving the ball right back to the Bears. This boot is going to go over his head. It's going to bounce at the 3 and go into the end zone for the touchback. A beautiful look at the battleship, the USS, or whatever you want to say, the new battleship New Jersey. Beautifully and honorably docked there in Philly. That's about the only thing in Philly that's really, really worth going to visit. If you're ever in Philly, if you're in Philly, I don't know what the fuck you're doing there. Get the fuck out. As fast as you got in there, get the fuck out. Philly is gross. Philly's the only city in America that could stand toe-to-toe with San Francisco as far as filth and disgustingness. So how we doing out there, everybody, man? Get in the live chat. Feel free, man. Ask questions. Just give your opinion, talk, whatever you want to do, man. Just get in there, and while you're in there, please hit the like, hit the follow, hit the sub on your way in or on your way out. We appreciate it. Share us out, too, man. If you're a follower and you subbed already and you're watching, please just hit the share. Just take a quick second, hit the share, let it go, and then come right on back. There's so many. They have so fucking many commercials smashed into this time, into that time period of the commercial break period. It's almost like they don't have a limit. They're just pouring commercial after commercial after commercial on. This is a commercial fest. They should call this the Commercial Bowl. Forget Black Friday football. Call it the Commercial Bowl. This is gross. Give the gift of AI glasses. Okay. Oakley, Meta. We got another commercial. We are back. Bears with the ball after the touchback on the punt. So they'll start the ball at their own 20. First and 10, one tick under 5 minutes. 4:59 to go. Williams under center. Hand off to Monongo. Monongo, he's going to be stuffed. Maybe got back to the line of scrimmage. If he got back to the line of scrimmage, they are being gracious with the spot. Because a swarm of Eagles came flocking in on the tackle. Fires over the middle. Got his tight end, Loveland, again. Big gain, plus a bonus 4 yards, first down. We're going under 4 minutes as I celebrate 420. Whenever I see 420 on the screen, it's 420 time. Beautiful. Threw it through an open window as it was closing. Yeah, he did a beautiful job getting that ball there. Nice. This kid is on the spot right now. I haven't seen much of him this year, but what I've seen of him, this is the best I've seen of him. Play action over everybody. Be 2nd and 10, 3:40 to go. Second and 10. Play clock at 5. Shotgun formation. Montango in the backfield with him. 2 to the bottom, 1 to the top. Just got the play off. Quick pass to the outside. He overshot him. He had him. He had Osadoozie Wazi. Osadoozie Wazi was open and just sailed it over his head. So to stay, just to be consistent and stay, within. That's another bad pass. He's only had, I'll say that's his 3rd bad pass of the game. Just the wrong time to go for that to happen. 3rd and 10, shotgun. He's back, got a little bit of time, gets out of the sack, and then he gets sacked. He got out of the sack and then walked into the sack. So it'll be 4th down and a long way. They might have to punt this. Clock is ticking. I'm going to go under 3 minutes before the decision's made whether they're punting or what. That is a good job by the Eagles defense. They collapsed on him. That play broke down, and yes, they are punting this, obviously. Taylor gets this one away. It's a bouncing catch. He touches it, picks it up after the bounce. Little craziness there. Taking a chance. Punt was bouncing. It was taking a Bears bouncing, and he picked it up, dropped it, and got it back up real quick. Good thing no Bears were around there. Then he wound up picking it up and scrambling ahead for maybe 7 yards on a return. So here come the Eagles, probably with their last-ditch effort of the half to get some points, maybe tie it up, at least come away with a field goal. Bears did have the ball first, so the Eagles will get the ball. Again, I don't know if they deferred because of the win situation, which is I'm guessing they did. So they could double dip here if they play it right. They'll have a little bit over 3 minutes to go here in the half. Down 7, all 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning. Only trailing by 7. So even if they do have a nice drive here, and for whatever reason need to settle for a field goal, it's okay to take it because you're going to get the ball to open up the second half. Of course, you would love to be 10-10, but 10-6 is not devastating for the Eagles, especially in a game that appears and looks like it's going to be tight from start to finish, because neither team is let up either way. There's some hitting going on too. I'm hearing some massive fucking collisions in my ear right here. So this is a hard-hitting NFC battle right here. Good old school football. A lot happening in the trenches in this game. Williams is on fire. Hurts is having a good game. Don't get me wrong. It just seemed to can't complete anything at the right time. Kind of like Williams did right there on that drive. Just couldn't get it going. So that being his worst drive of the game pretty much. And again, when you're trying to close the half out and you're not getting the ball, you would like to put a little bit of drive. If anything, just take a lot of time off the clock, keep the lead. As of right now, you got the Rams, Eagles, Bears, Bucks, Seahawks, Packers, and Niners. That's what it would be like if it ended today. So here we go. They'll start this one at their 35. First and 10, 2:47 to go. A little quick play action. Hurts to outside, gets hits Brown right at the line of scrimmage. Gain of the line of scrimmage. Second and 10. It's a good thing he caught that on that side of the line of scrimmage, or else it would have been a loss, actually. The Eagles fans are letting the Eagles know that they're playing in Philly. They don't give a fuck what's going on. When you're shit, and the Philly fans will let you know it. That's why they're amongst the most disgusting of all fans and fan bases. And what I mean by, the Eagle fans just being amongst the most disgusting that there is. So do Philly fans, so do Flyer fans. I don't know much about the Sixers fans, but I really don't follow basketball, and it really doesn't matter. But I'm sure they're not far off what that is. But yeah, I mean, when you got to jail in your own stadium, the people that get fucked up and get crazy and get arrested in the stadium are taken into custody and put downstairs in a holding cell. It's the only stadium like it. Other stadiums have holding cells until the cops come and take them to the precinct. Not in Philly. You got to wait for the magistrate to come in. You don't want to get locked up in that bitch on a Sunday. I've known people who have been locked up in Philly, in the vet, and spent Sunday and almost all of Monday in jail under that stadium waiting for a magistrate to hear their case. That's no fucking bullshit. And one of the guys, actually, it wasn't even at a sporting event. We were at the vet, and it was a Southern country tour. It was Marshall Tucker, Charlie Daniels, Molly Hatchet, 38 Special. I forget. There's a couple other ones. And a dude who was with the group that we were, like, there's a group of us. There's probably about 12 of us that met there from around the neighborhood, that met there in Philly in the parking lot, started tailgating. And we met another group of friends that we knew, but they were not with us. They were they had their own thing going. They were somewhere else in the stadium. But anyway, one of the dudes, he got fucking popped right after Charlie Daniels. Yeah, he got busted right after Charlie Daniels, a little bit after Charlie Daniels went off. And when we caught up with a couple guys that were there, we're like, yeah, how's so-and-so? And they were like, yeah, well, he got home Tuesday. Like, Tuesday? Like, yeah, Tuesday around 12 he got home. The magistrate didn't hear his case until 9 o'clock Monday. Nah, it wasn't a Sunday. Yeah, it was a Sunday. Yeah, it was a Sunday. And, yeah, he got home Tuesday at noon. Hurts back, misses his target again. Brown was there, but the pass was nowhere near him. So Jalen Hurts, he's not having this. He's 4 for 9 for 46 yards. He's not having the same game as Williams is. That's for sure. You got Barkley. He's got 6 rushes for 23 yards, and Brown's got 2 catches for 11 yards. So that's the Philly offense. That pretty much does equal why they only have 3 points. 1:55 to go. I missed the 2-minute warning. I'll make up for it. Hold on. 3rd and 9. This pass, he finds the target. He finds Brown finally. Now there's a flag down. 1:50 to go in the half. Flag on the play. It's going to come back. pass interference on Brown. So the guy that caught it is guilty of the pass interference. So he created his own mess. See what happens here. Yeah, a little stiff arm. Yeah, that's a pretty good shot. Third 19 now. Third 19. Snapping this one at their own 25.5-yard line. Hurts in trouble again. He's going to be flushed out. Gets rid of it. Way short of the first down. Hits Shipley. Going to be fourth down in a bus ride. Fourth and 8. Man's third punt here. That bounces out right at the 22-yard line. I mean, sorry, let's see, 22-yard line. So, ironically, talking about the Eagles trying to establish something before halftime, they established nothing before halftime. A big mess. Pass interference on the guy that caught the ball. Yeah, he did. He pushed off because you could see the guy's direction change when he put the stiff arm. But he left his hand there. It wasn't like he pushed and just pushed like that. He kind of guided him away. Kind of like physics took over, kind of. You know what I'm saying? But right now, 10-3 Bears. And they get the ball back. They got 3 timeouts. Pretty decent field position. Their own 22. You got a minute 36 to go. They're going to mark it at the 19. Okay. Looked like it bounced right out at the 22, but they mark it at the 19. Shotgun. 2 to the top, 1 to the bottom. There's a handoff to Swift. Call it 4. 2nd and 6. Swift up to 81 yards now in the half. 2nd and 6. Give him 4. Getting ready to go under a minute. Williams under center. Swift again with the handoff. He'll get up. He'll get a first down. He gets the first down. So maybe use a timeout here. See what happens. Clock is running. Doesn't look like either team wants to stop the clock here for any reason. We're at 42 seconds and ticking. Shotgun now. 2 to the top, 2 to the bottom. Williams over the middle, pass deflected. It's up in the air. In and out of the hands of the Bears. An eagle, bear, and it hits the turf. Scary moment there. 33 seconds. Right off the top of the helmet. Second and 10, 33 seconds to go. Shotgun, Williams back. Quick pass out to Swift in the flat. He gets ahead. He's got the first down, +5. Up to the 45-yard line. There's a timeout, 22 seconds. They're going to have to put a couple ticks back on the clock. It says 21, but I seen 22. They might go 23 seconds. Let's see what happens. Kind of thought maybe to take a time out there with maybe around 40-something seconds in case this happens to protect yourself, because that's a big play there. Now that you're at the 40, your own 45, 1st and 10, 23 seconds. So they put 2 seconds back on the clock with the timeout. So 23 seconds to go in the half. Stay tuned for halftime. We've got a great halftime for you. Plus a bonus 2-minute warning that I missed. Shotgun, empty backfield. Williams, plenty of time. Over the middle of the field. No, not picked. Thank goodness. Short hopped. Missed his target. Sailed past him. Hit the ground and skipped. Short hopped by the Eagle there. 18 seconds to go. 2nd and 10. So that pretty much takes a lot of options out of the out of your choices here. He fell down. That's why he was nowhere near the pass. Once again, shotgun. Empty backfield. Williams gets away. Doesn't matter. There's a flag. Everybody called him for a hold. 11 seconds to go. Everybody called him for a hold. So that'll prolong it a little bit more. Eagles able to do nothing with the last drive. The Bears not able to do anything either to close out the half with any points or even an attempt at points or the threat of points. A ball bounces one way or another here, and the Eagles could have had 2 turnovers. Let's be honest. Shotgun. Looks like they're going to run this one out. There you go. Pass right there. That's Burden. And that'll do it. Wow. Music to my ears. Wow. Wow. Woo. Whoa. Wow. That Philly crowd is not happy, folks. They have no reason to be happy. That Philly crowd is letting the freaking Eagles know that they're in Philly. Wow. That was a massive, massive, massive vocal display by the Eagles fans. They trail 10-3. They got lucky. They're not trailing by more at halftime. But either way, hey, as a tradition here on the 3rd floor, when we do baseball, we have the 7th inning stretch where I play a clip from a movie or some bizarre TV show or whatever, something out of the ordinary. But we keep the tradition here on play-by-play by football, and what we do is we present you with a halftime show kind of thing. So what we're going to do, we're going to dip out real quick. We're going to give you something to watch. If you love old school football, you love the old clips and stuff, you just love the way the highlights are, this is the place to be because we bring it like nobody else here on the 3rd floor where we do play-by-play anything. So here's our halftime show for you, folks. I hope you enjoy it. Let's get it set. And we'll be right back. We'll be back in a few. Enjoy halftime.
Kansas City now with 5 defensive backs, and you can see how quickly this run-and-shoot offense has started throughout this season.
Run and shoot needs 10 yards here. Downfield throw, and a connection is made, and the Oilers have a first down. First down throw in the end zone. Touchdown. Coming down with the ball is Tony Jones, the fastest Oiler, a Longhorn from Texas. And the Oilers go on the board first with a 24-yard scoring throw, the 30th touchdown pass of the season for NFL leader Warren Moon. On 3rd and 14, Warren Moon gets time. Jeffries is open, and he makes the play inside the 30-yard line. And now Warren Moon goes to the run and shoot again. Timing pattern down the sideline. On the fly is Tony Jones, and he's ahead for a gain all the way out to the 38-yard receivers left. They go left. Haywood Jeffries has his man beaten, and he's not done as he's across the 45-yard line and down close to the 39 from the 46. Out pattern, Lorenzo White puts on a move, but the Chiefs hem him in well short of the first.
Good throw here.
Moon timing throw. He's got a man on the dead run as Curtis Duncan inside the 35-yard line. They'll start him down at the 35. 34-0. Moon, another perfect throw. This time Givens comes down with the ball. Another beautifully thrown ball. This time it's Drew Hill, and he is going to have a first down for the Houston Oilers at the 23-yard line of the Chiefs. And like that, the more he gets it, the more he likes it. Now Warren Moon with good speed takes it inside the 20. And Moon, an excellent athlete, not only throwing the ball, but also running with it, gets inside the 20-yard line on second down. It's 10-7 at Houston over Kansas City at halftime. Now we go to New York and NFL. Second and 10, and throw it is for Warren Moon. Dumps it up to Lorenzo White. He puts the fancy move and loses linebacker Derek Thomas. And Lorenzo White's not done till he gets to midfield. Running in the open field is Jeffries. The race is on, and he's going to win it. Jeffries inside the 20. There's a marker down, but it might be against Kansas City. Now the Oilers holding to a 7-point lead. 17-10 go. First and 10 from their 22. Lorenzo White gets it out to the 26-yard. A second to Haywood Jeffries. Timing throw. Drew Hill in the open field, and he's out of here. Drew Hill on the run. Ross goes for him and makes the play. Kevin Ross, a diving attempt, catches him before he could take it in.
Field at Kansas City, which I consider the best in the league, can't stop the run and shoot when it's functioning. There is no defensive backfield in the league that can stop the run and shoot.
Wide open as Jeffries bobbles it, catches it down to the 7. Very close to a first down, a yard. Never won one outright division title. Here's a throw and a catch. Lorenzo White looking to stay in bounds. He's ahead for a first down. He's out to the 38-yard line. They're down at 18 as Warren Moon faces another blitz. Gets it downfield, and Jeffries makes the play. Gets out of bounds for a first down.
Goodness.
Warren Moon is absolutely sensational. Burris ready to blitz. 34 at the top. All-out blitz. They pick it up. Moon delivers. Open man. Ernest Givens. On the run. He's inside the 20, and he's down to the 16-yard line. And today over a very good team for 20 with more possibly to come. Another throw and catch. McNeil is going to take it down inside the 5. The hunt for a wild card, albeit a long shot. Still alive as Moon on the sprint out. Takes a look, dodges the rush, makes the throw, and the connection. Touchdown, Houston. Tony Jones with his second of the day.
You go for the record?
Yeah, what are they for?
I mean, if
You got to go for the record.
you don't know if Houston's aware.
A lot of time left, over 5 minutes to play. Another throw, another catch. Duncan takes the ball out to the 35-yard line, and that will do it at Arrowhead Stadium, where the Houston Oilers avenge a 34-0 loss to the Kansas City Chiefs a year ago, as Warren Moon has a most extraordinary day, leading the Oilers to their 8th win, and they remain tied with the Steelers. Both are 8-6.
Waiter, will you serve the nuts? I mean, will you serve the guests the nuts?
Have a cocktail.
No, I don't care for any.
I said have a cocktail.
I guess he wants us to have a cocktail.
You're gonna need a bigger boat.
You ever been in a cockpit before?
No, sir, I've never been up in a plane before.
You ever seen a grown man naked?
Cocaine and hookers, my friend.
He's dead, chum.
I am not an animal. I am a human being.
Greetings, people. Back real quick here. Halftime. Hope you enjoyed halftime so far. We have a bonus part for halftime because I missed the 2-minute warning. The Angus clip. I missed the Angus clip. So without further ado, here is the Angus clip that I missed previous. Enjoy it. We'll be right back.
The volatile Browns came to the Cotton Bowl, trailing the Cowboys by only 1/2 game. Behind 7-6, the Cowboys take the lead as Meredith throws a screen pass to Reeves. And the wily halfback fights his way through the Browns and across the goal line. The Browns regain the lead at halftime, 14-13, as Frank Ryan throws a touchdown to Ernie Green. Two field goals give the Cowboys a slim 19-14 lead at the end of the third quarter. Lou Groza tries to pull the Browns within 2 points, but his field goal attempt is blocked by Gector. An alert Brown lineman recovers the ball and tries to heave it to number 35, Galen Fiss. But Mel Renfro intervenes and intercepts the errant football. As he did against Washington, Meredith comes up with the clutch pass. And the calculated scramble as the Cowboys drive to victory. Leading Reeves perfectly, the Cowboys reach the Browns' 10-yard line. From there, it takes Don Perkins 9 knifing strides to victory as time runs out on the Browns. The 26-14 win kept Dallas in first place.
Humanity.
Hold it! What the hell is that shit?
That's halftime, baby. That's halftime on the third floor. There you go. Complete halftime. Hope you enjoyed halftime. And please, if you're on X, go at KevG163 for amazing NFL clips. One of my main sources for the 2-minute warning for halftime, all at KevG163 on X. Check them out. Speaking of checking them out, get over to NY Yankee Mania. The whole crew over there. You got Joe leading the way. You got Evan. You got swinging from the fences, George. You got Chef Nick. You got Sean. Johnny Salami. How the fuck do you forget Johnny fucking Salami? I don't forget Johnny Salami. That's just the way I like to introduce him. Whoops. Sorry. It's so fucking hard because it's just the opposite. Anyway. Yeah, get over to NY Mania. If I missed it, I don't think I missed anybody. And an incredible chat, yes. And what an amazing chat family over there on NY Mania. Links in the description. Go to @Joe. You'll see the link there, @Joe. Get on over to NY Mania. Absolute growing show. Almost by every show, it just keeps growing and growing and growing and becoming more and more impressive. And I am more than happy to be a part of the family of NY Mania. So get over there and check their friends out over there and be respectful. It's not the third floor. We don't do this stuff over there. We behave ourselves like third floors, okay? It's like going to church. Be cool. Don't be a fool. So the time of possession is 21-9. Still holding the ball here at the kickoff. Second half is underway. Shipley gets that, runs into a bunch of Bears there, shy of the 30, probably 27-yard line. So, yeah, coming up, like I said, on NY Mania, big show at 3 o'clock Eastern time. I believe that's it. Go over there and check it out. Just be a part of the family and don't miss anything. And do not, by the love of God's graces of anything, do not miss tomorrow night the Survivor Series with a panel of 3 experts calling it play-by-play. So if you don't get ESPN and you can't watch Survivor Series, what you can do is tune into NY Mania. You can tune into Total Turnbuckle Talk with TJ, the Maniac, the youngest encyclopedia known to wrestling, the mankind wrestling, the youngest encyclopedia of wrestling history and wrestling knowledge. That's TJ. I pulled names out. He knew, and I was like, that's impressive. TJ, Total Turnbuckle Talk tomorrow, along with NY Mania in a simulcast between both channels, bringing you play-by-play of the Survivor frickin' Series. And from what I hear, somehow, someway, they got a hold of an old friend of mine from way back when. Whammer Jammer is going to be a special commentator along with the play-by-play with Joe and TJ. He'll be joining them at the broadcast table, waiting to see who's going to go through that table tomorrow. Where Joe from NY Mania, TJ from Total Turnbuckle Talk, and from Parts Unknown, Whammer Jammer. Rumor has it he's from Detroit. So there you go. Do not miss it. That is 4 o'clock on the West Coast, 7 o'clock on the East Coast. Get in there now. Do not miss it. If you can't watch Survivor Series, you can get the play-by-play as the action is happening by 3 super intelligent wrestling knowledged people. We're going to have a friggin' blast over there. Didn't miss nothing. The Eagles take the opening drive nowhere, wound up at a 4th and 9, and they're punting it away. Beautiful long punt. He's going to take that at his 11. He's dancing out to the 20, the 21, the 22, out to the 24-yard line. Decent return as he squirms his way for about 8, 9, 10, 12 yards. 13:49 to go in the third quarter. 10-3, 7-point lead here for the Bears. They get their first possession here in the second half. It looks like it's getting even colder and colder there in Philly. Big Angus! Angus is done shopping at Walmart, Best Buy, Home Depot, and Lowe's. That is where Angus has been. Knocking him dead. He's got his power saw. He's got his chainsaw. He's got his 95-inch TV. He's got his brand new laptop. And only thing it cost him was about $30 and a couple citations here and there from the counties and districts of which he was in and violated. How are you, Angus, on Black Friday, my friend? So the Bears get the ball back and they move the ball up. They got a first down on the first run here by Swift. Swift having a big day. Eagles not used to anybody running all over them like this. It's like almost 142 yards in the first half, and they're continuing that pace right here in the second half. Take the ball out to their own 34, we'll call it. Pass over the middle. Looks like it went off his kneecap. Hard to miss that target, Loveland. He didn't miss him. He hit him, but there's a lot of them to hit. He like to hit him in his hands. I robbed the Radio Shack, too. Oh, Angus, I love you, guy. You're the best, man. Radio Shack was one of the coolest. Man, people today just don't understand Radio Shack. They will never, ever, ever, ever understand Radio Shack. Fucking Radio Shack had everything in the smallest amount of space that you could imagine. Here's a handoff to Swift. He dances out to the right, off to the hash marks, and he'll be tackled down. It'll be 3rd and 5. He almost busted loose. We're going under 13 minutes to go in the third quarter. 10-3. Bears on top and driving. Big third down here for the Eagles defense. They've been able to respond a couple of times today on a couple third downs. Williams helped them out on a couple of those third downs by misfiring and taking a sack. Shotgun. Man in motion. Tight end in the backfield with him. 2 to the bottom. 2 to the top. Takes a snap, looks around. Plenty of time, plenty of protection, and overshot. Just missing Burden over the middle at the logo. I'm not sure what happened here. I don't know how he missed that. He's lost his footing as he was cutting across to catch the ball. Enough to fuck everything up and make it incomplete. And there's a 4th and 5, and they're punting. Whistles all over, flags all over the field. It's laundry day right now. Fall starts somewhere along the line. Crazy Walmart discount Karen. You're hunkering down for the crazy Karens. I hear you, brother. What a day. At least it's calmed down a little bit. It's not like it was when it first started, man. I mean, they were fucking crazy. Remember the people for Apple? Remember the Apple fucking places were fucking like, man, crazy shit. 4th and 10 now. They're going to punt this ball 5 yards back. Big boot. Going towards the sideline. And it'll go out. It looks like about the 23. Beautiful shot of, that's definitely not Philadelphia. Outside of Philadelphia. That's a beautiful shot of outside of Philadelphia. Way outside of Philadelphia. Way out of bullet range of Philadelphia. Straight bullet range. Angus, glad you're here, man. I was wondering where everybody was. I figured somebody would be popping in sooner or later. Glad to have you aboard. I was ranting before, and I went right past the 2-minute warning in the first half. And I missed the Angus clip, so I added the Angus clip to the halftime. So if you missed that, you can go back to halftime and watch. It was a good halftime, man. It was paid tribute to Warren Moon in one of his biggest games he ever had. Great moment to relive if you're a Warren Moon fan, or if you're just a football fan, or you like great quarterbacks. I can't imagine the numbers that mother would have put up if he ever just went right into the NFL and didn't spend all that time up in his CFL. Where he put up, the numbers he put up in his CFL were more impressive the numbers than he put up in the NFL, to be honest with you. It's a little bit harder to do with basically 2 downs. And Warren Moon and the Edmonton Eskimos were Grey Cup winners numerous times. Used to love watching Canadian football on ESPN, man, back in the day. Toronto Argonauts, the Winnipeg Blue Bombers. There was a Saskatchewan Roughriders. There was another Blue Bombers. I can't remember who they were, but there was 2 Blue Bombers, which was weird. The Argonauts. I think I said them already. Man, I'm trying to think. There was a couple of them. They were really cool. They had cool helmets too, man. They had a lot of really cool logos in the Canadian Football League. But it was crazy to be like 2nd and 5 and they like get 2 yards and it'd be like, oh man, they're punting. Like, whoa, man. A lot of possessions in this game. Field's bigger. The end zones are designed differently. But man, what a game. Beautiful game to watch. If you like football, Canadian football is not bad. You take that down away and you appreciate the game quite a bit more, man. Quite a bit more. So here we go. The Eagles get the ball back. After the punt by the Bears, they go nowhere. So both teams stalled. They marked the ball at the 26. Now, Barkley, he's going to spin back and fall down on the line of scrimmage. No gain. 2nd and 10. Bears collapse on him as they try to run the ball. I'm not sure how they mark that ball when it goes out of bounds like that, because I'm looking here, it's like right in front of me. It looked to me like it went out at the 23, and somehow they said no, 3 more yards that way. That's weird, man. We're at 3:45 to go in the third, 10-3 still. Bears on top. Eagles at their own 26-yard line, 2nd and 10. Play action. Bears coming in big time, and Hurts is on the run to the sidelines. Throws this one. It's intercepted. What a interception. Byard is the guy who came up, but that's going to be an insane interception. If he caught this, what an insane interception here. I'm going to say he got it from what I seen. Just naked eye, real quick, what I saw, that's an interception. We're going to take a look at it now. Hurts with his 2nd interception of the year, and what a time to have it. Brown was the intended target. That is a introception going the other way. The Bears get another big turnover here. That's his 6th. So this kid is serious in the backfield, man. Beautiful interception. There's a handoff to Motongo Manunga. And he'll bounce forward for maybe 6, maybe 7. I'll give him 7. 2nd and 3. 2nd and 3. Between the 3rd floor and 3rd down, man. It ain't easy. Very cool. Moon was great. CFL looks as though they are streamlining rules into the NFL. Variety, yeah, a little bit. But 2nd and 3, Williams behind center. Play action, rollout. Spins away from, he'll slide maybe a yard. He was shy of the first down. If he went just another step or two and slid, he might have had the first down. But that's going to bring up a 3rd down and short. First interception for Jalen Hurts in 156 straight passes without an interception. And what a time to get this 2nd interception of the year. Trying to drive down 7 in the 3rd quarter. 2nd possession. 3rd and 3. Shotgun. 2 to the top, man in motion. Play action to Monongo. Protection collapses. He does this off of 1 foot. And that's going to be incomplete. Interesting decision here. 4th and 3. 10:06 to go in the quarter. Rogue, yeah. Rough Riders, yeah, the Rough Riders. Is it Alberta Rough Riders? Wasn't it used to be the Saskatchewan Rough Riders? I always thought it was. I mean, you know, of course they move. They even changed the name. They're not even Edmonton Eskimos. They removed the word Eskimos to be fucking politically correct in Canada. I don't even know what Edmonton's called right now. I don't even know what Edmonton is called right now. All I know is they removed the name Edmonton Eskimos. And then there was 2 Blue Bombers. There's the Winnipeg Blue Bombers. Man, I can't remember, man, but there's 2 Blue Bombers. You had a football coach and a biology instructor who was a quarterback for the Argonauts. I'm presuming that was the Toronto Argonauts. I remember them firmly. Those teams that I named off the top of my head were like the predominant teams of the CFL. But there was only a handful of other teams. There was the Ottawa. Was it the Ottawa? No. Was it the Ottawa Blue Bombers? Winnipeg Blue Bombers and the Ottawa Blue Bombers? Is that possible? It's still Saskatchewan, right? Yeah, the Saskatchewan Roughriders. Man, there ain't a lot of teams, but I'm trying to get their names straight. I'm trying to think back. I haven't watched it in 100 years. As a matter of fact, I watched a little bit of it this year, but because I love the Grey Cup competition, man. I just like watching that kind of football, man. That's some real fucking crazy strategy football. Removing it down from the game. Man, it shows, man, how big 4 downs are. You imagine the NFL playing under Canadian rules. Or it would be interesting if they just switched 1 year. If they just switched 1 year, the rules of the NFL with the Canadian football rules. Both swap, dimensions, everything changes. 1 year, just to see how that would come out. That would be freaking insanity. Matter of fact, I'm going to patent that idea. I could probably do that through AI. You don't remember Ottawa? I don't know, because Saskatchewan Roughriders, but all of a sudden I'm thinking Ottawa Blue Bombers? I'm not sure. Look at this guy. Jeff Lord, man, that's his old lady. Man, they all find these ladies from the Philippines. All these rich white fucking old dudes find these fucking good-looking Asians. Brown will take this one out to the 25. Big gain there on first down. Take a little heat off of the offense there as they get out of the shadows of their own end zone. No, the refs travel with the league, man. You send the American League refs up to there, and you send the Canadians down here. It's up to the players to adapt to the game. They call it the way it is. There's another pass complete to the outside to the short gain. Flag on the play, 9:24. Personal foul, roughing the passer. Be 15 yards on top of the short completion. Let's see, is this roughing? Yeah, you can't do that. You can't do that. You can't fold up like that and bounce them, man. So the Bears shooting themselves in the foot on this. Rent a wife. Rent a wife. Guess what? Bam. I guess this here 2 minutes. He's getting the pinned chat of the day. That's the fucking. That is funny. Whoops. That is funny. Where's that at? Anyone coming in and sees that message that's pinned is going to be like, what is going on in here? Absolute classic, Angus. 2nd and 6, 8:40 to go, third quarter, clock ticking. Hurts keeps it himself. He's up to the 40, the 35, runs out of bounds at the 33-yard line of the Bears. A big scramble for the big man. Looked like that play was called right from the start. Hurts in the shotgun. Barkley goes in motion the opposite way. He takes it and just takes off. The hole is there. And his dance laterally, and it takes him out of bounds. Right at the 33-yard line. 33-yard gain, and they're at the 33. Hurts takes this in the shotgun. He's going towards the end zone. Got his man. Touchdown! A.J. Brown with a huge catch. 5 plays, 92 yards, 1 minute and 54 seconds on the drive. 8:05 to go in the third. Eagles trailing by a point. A huge, massive personal foul, roughing the passer. Help this. But here's the call again. Hurts was in the shotgun. Now over here on the sideline, beautiful coverage, but a missed jump by the defender enabled AJ to readjust, make the catch, and get into the end zone. Elliott with the kick. The kick is up. It's no good. He misses the extra point. Misses the extra point. Elliott hooked it. Went wide to the left. 10-9. They still trail by a point. 10-9. I got to see a replay. If he misfired, somebody does. Here it is. Of course, they show that when the ball's already there. It was good distance off to the left, so he misses the extra point. Wow. Again, NFL not disappointing in these 4 games. The Packers-Lions game was absolutely incredible. What a display of defense by the Packers, let's be honest. Jordan Love was absolutely amazing. Lions couldn't get out of their own way. Then you fast forward to Dallas, and the Cowboys coming out playing like they are like 10-2. Instead, they go to 6-5-1 with a big beatdown on the Chiefs. And I mean a beatdown on the Chiefs. That late touchdown is very deceiving to the score. The Cowboys dominated that game. And again, another display of amazing defense being displayed on Thanksgiving. Cowboys and Packers. Go to the Sunday night game. Look out. Bengals defense says, hold our beers, hold our turkey legs, and watch this defense go at it. And they just, and I mean manhandled the Ravens in Baltimore. An absolute thrashing. And Burrow's game back. Not only did he exceed his numbers when he left, but he almost doubled them. I mean, the guy came back like nothing happened to him. Burrow with an amazing game, and then he's going to have to see the Ravens again in 2 weeks, but that time it'll be in Cincinnati. Ravens clinging to life. I mean, they are clinging. They're in better shape than the Chiefs only because they're right there with the Steelers. Got to see what the Steelers are going to do. This is great football, and this is the best time of football, man. Once Thanksgiving comes, man, it's like the All-Star break in baseball, man. Once you get past the All-Star break in baseball and you get about 2 weeks in past the All-Star break, man, it is on. Because shit just starts to unfold in front of you. Injuries start popping up. It's just crazy days. And then you go into them dog days of August. Now you're getting into the Mr. Winter of the season in all these different places, but excluding the indoor pansies, instead of playing with the fucking elements. Yeah, I get you, Angus. I don't think she's pulling any divorce cord. No, I think she's digging with the fucking flow of money, and she don't want to disturb her. Look, good run back out to the 36-yard line. Let's put it this way. Her Asian vagina found the right guy. So her Asian vagina will work for quite some time, as long as that man is fucking doing what he's doing, and you could just hear the money falling. Yeah, Philly played 5 days ago too, but hey, that's it, man. That's the schedule. Hey, you're going to be in the Super Bowl. You're going to have a rough schedule. Look at the Kansas City Chiefs, bro. They're coming back to play Texas, not this Sunday, but next Sunday night. They're on another primetime game. I said, if you were Angus, I'm not sure if you tuned in when I did the NFL preview about the season. I telling you, I nailed exactly what's happening there with the Chiefs and stuff. I nailed it. I told you. Look out. This could be a Chiefless playoffs, and it's going to that. And either the Ravens or Steelers, depending on how they play, how they play out. 2nd and 6, misfire there. There's a flag. Ozzy Doozy, Ozzy Uzi. Looked like he got held up a little bit. But yeah, Kansas City, every time you turn around, I said in the first show, I said, the Chiefs' biggest enemy this year going in, and which is probably going to cost them the playoffs. I almost said that verbatim. Is their prime time schedule. They are all over prime time, and they're traveling out of the country. I don't care who you are as a coach. I don't care who your training staff is. That is a lot of wear and tear on the body, in and out of different time zones, up and down. You don't know if the game's at 5 o'clock, 8 o'clock, 6 o'clock, 2 o'clock, 1 o'clock. You're like, what the fuck? Monday, Thursday, Friday, Saturdays, Sunday night. What the fuck? You get to the Super Bowl, that's your schedule, man. Phillies have been a little more relaxed this year with the prime time, if you notice, because they won. Hand off to Swift. He busts up. He is going to be stopped after a gain of 8. So that's his 13th carry and his 106th yard gain in this game. And we're only in the third quarter, halfway through the third quarter. And that stutter step until the door opened and then just bounced in for another 5. Just amazing running. This guy Swift is no joke. It's a pleasure to watch him. Look like a good class act of another good class act running back in this is intercepted, taken back the other way. Deflected and intercepted by number 50. That's Hunt. Hunt with the interception. Big, massive turnover there. Williams was going to the outside, had his man, but when he released it, it got bounced up, deflected, right back into his hands, and he took off. So here's Hunt on the outside. 75 is on him. And that ball, he actually just snagged it out of the air. He actually snagged it, juggled it, then grabbed it and took off. That's an amazing interception. So that's not even a deflection. That's a straight-up juggling act for an interception. And I'm going to get this one at the 36-yard line of the Bears. Right back at it. Go to Eagles. Chance to redeem themselves after missing the extra point. Still trailing by a point. Barkley bounces out to the right side. He's got the first down, plus another 4 or 5 yards. He's out to the 20-yard line. Gain is 16. 1st and 10. Eagles. All of a sudden, offense getting a little bit of juice here after the big turnover. Deep in Bears territory. Barkley takes it even deeper. They'll mark him at the 21. 1st and 10. We're going under 6 to go. Third quarter. Here's it, Barkley again. He'll dance forward for maybe 4. They might have been gracious enough and gave him 5. We'll see what happens. I'm leaning more towards 4. 2nd and 6, like I said, 4 yards. Going overseas is another entity. I think that the travel aspect of sports is overrated. They do not wait around in the airport lounge, cattle class, to take much longer. Yeah, I get you, man. 2nd and 6, hand off to Barkley. Bears defense can't hold him. He's going to get to the first down and another 2 yards on a push. It's going to be a 1st and goal. But here comes the down judge, marking him short of the first down. I did not hear a whistle to stop that before he fell down around the 8-yard line. Trying to see this on the replay. He is just going forward, forward, forward. Right there. Okay, he is down. He did get down, and everything else after that was, yeah. So, good call. 3rd one. Here comes the tush push. And he's not going to make it. He's not going to make it. And there's a fumble. There's a fumble. Fumble. We got a fumble. The Bears get the ball back. Every Bear is pointing the Bears' way. Back judge came in. He threw down the marker. There's a fumble. He did not get the first down. Nothing from the officials. Bears come up with the ball. There's the official, the head referee pointing the other way. We're going to have to see what happened here. Here it goes, Hurts. He's going forward, forward, forward. I could see the ball, and boom, ball is out. And Wright, who came in and just took the ball away from Jalen as he was trying to go forward for the first down. Wright says, no, pulls the ball, strips the ball goes and falls between both their legs, the battle at the ankles. But Wright was able to bend in half like a rubber band and pull it away and come up with the ball. The Bears defense just comes right back. Says, tush push my ass. We'll take the ball from you. So somebody found a way in to get around the side, just grab the ball and just yank it away from Jalen Hurts. Beautiful stop and a tush push for sure. Not only stopping it, getting the ball back after an interception, going the other way. Bears say, hey, hold on, and they get the ball right back. So any threat by the Eagles gone. And this crowd is absolutely in a fucking tansy. They are having a bitch fit in Philly. Wow. The reverse tush push. Dude, I am telling you, this has been some insane football that I have watched since 10 o'clock my time, Thursday morning. The first game was on at 10:30. Second game came on at 1:30. The third game came on at 5:20. This game came on at 12 o'clock. I have been watching football nonstop, and this has been some of the best football that I have watched. A series of NFL scheduled games throughout the three networks, whatever. On the stage by themselves with no competition around them in the NFL, and they have put on a fucking incredible competition. And this year, heading to the playoffs, is going to be a freaking fight. There is no easy path to the Super Bowl this year. I am sorry. I know teams 9-2, Niners with this, Seattle, like I said, Denver, everybody playing. Patriots, everybody playing fucking stellar, but nobody by any means is unbeatable, and nobody is really unstoppable, and nobody's really running away with anything. You got players putting up great numbers this year. Yeah, man, amazing. But, man, this is an amazing football season. One of the best of all time, to be honest with you. I'm being totally honest. This is some of the best football I ever watched. Maybe Chicago has unlocked the Philly tush push like a video game. Yeah, somebody had to come up with something. Oh, here's Amongo. He is busted out to the right side. He's still going. He's up to the 40, the 40, 45. They bring him down. Just shy of the 45. Man, did he just bust out? 420. 420 to go. 420 to go. 420 to go. Here's a Mongo, Google Mongo once again up the middle. Good for maybe 4. I'll give him 5. Second down. Swift is over 100. Munamano Gongo is up to 80, 81, 84 yards. Clock ticking, 3:35 to go. Third quarter. 2nd and 5. Gave him 5. Bears get the ball back on a big turnover. Massive turnover. Snapping this one at their own 49. Here comes Mandanga Manga. He's going to bust out again, and he's going to take time to be dragged down long after the first down with another 4 or 5 yards after that. Another first down. We're going under 3 minutes to go, third quarter. Bears seem to be right back on track where they left off after derailing for a couple of series there. But this kid, Mondongo, and this Swift combination today are eating the Eagles alive right now. Bears have an eagle for Thanksgiving, day after. We got a false start on the offense. Back it up 5. False starter number 62. So you back them up 5. We're under 2:30 to go in the third quarter. 1st and 15. They're going to snap this ball from the Philadelphia 47-yard line. Here's a handoff again to Mondongo. This time he's hit at the line. As soon as he got past the line of scrimmage, Burks eats him alive, puts him right into the dirt. Davis on that tackle. On it came from the blind side, just ate him alive. Yeah, they went head to head. That was a clash of helmets right there. That was a head-to-head, chest-to-chest collision. Davis looks more like a bear than he does an eagle. Shotgun. 2nd and 14 after the 1-yard pounding. Right back at it. Here comes Mondongo. He don't give up. Bounces forward for maybe another 7. So Bears with back-to-back running backs over 100 yards as Mononga goes over 100. There's his 102nd yard of the game. Swift, 13 carries, 107 and a touchdown. Mononga, 14 rushes and 102 yards. 27 rushes for 209 yards between the two of them. That is eating. The offensive line is doing their job, and the defensive line is non-existent. That is moving the ball on the ground, folks. He was about to be eaten alive, throws the ball at the feet of Swift. That's a 4th down. Big decision here. 56 seconds to go. Third quarter. 10-9. The difference, an extra point. Missed by Elliott. Big 4th and 5 here, and the Bears are going to go for it, it looks like. Would it be 55 into a nor'easter? We're snapping this one from the 37-yard line. They might be trying to draw him off. Looking around. And yeah, the wind is blowing. Wow, the flags are stiff as could be. They were going to reset the play clock. Play clock is now running 22, 21, 20. They huddle back up. Clock is frozen at 56 seconds. Third quarter, 10-9. Ball at the 37-yard line of the Eagles. 4th and 5. Williams, shotgun. Swift next to him, 2 to the top. They take it. They're going to take a shot. Pass out to the outside. He's wide open. Hits his tight end, Loveland, all by himself. Dances out of bounds. Gets the first down. Gain of 8. This time, Blankenship trips over his own feet, which left Loveland open. Gets the first down, plus 3 yards. Gain of about 8-9 yards right there. Great job by Williams. Showed great patience on that completion. 1st and 10. Snapping this one at the 30. There goes Mondongo. It cuts back. Beautiful cutback, man. That was beautiful. Ankle cutback. Winds up getting back into the hash marks and goes straight forward for 9 yards to end the third quarter. Boom. There goes the third quarter. Got a special treat for everybody. Again, if you love old-time football, man, if you love the way the highlights were and all the narration, got one for you. Enjoy this Black Friday NFL moment.
Basking in the sunlight of Bush Memorial Stadium, Ram running back Eric Dickerson warmed to a point too sizzling for even the red-hot St. Louis Cardinals to handle. Dickerson scorched the Cardinal defense for an NFL season-high 208 yards, his best day as a pro, to become the league's leading ground gainer. Although Dickerson revved the Rams' offensive engines, quarterback Jeff Kemp encountered some technical difficulties. But it was the Cardinals who really stalled in attempting to check All-Pro defensive end Jack Youngblood, number 85, by sending guard Terry Steve, number 68, to block him from the opposite side. The Cardinals' blocking schemes were as ineffective as their special teams play. When the Cardinal improvisation backfired, they confidently turned to their patented and proven pass play. Connecting with streaking Roy Green was the only bright spot of the day for Neil Lomax, who was sacked 6 times, fumbled twice, and had 2 passes stolen by Ram defenders. The air was definitely a danger zone, as even Jeff Kemp completed only 5 passes on the day. But this 52-yard strike to wide receiver Ron Brown arrived safely and right on target to open up a Rams scoring spurt of 13 unanswered points. In posting a 16-13 victory, the Rams refused to bow to one of the NFC's hottest teams and snapped the Cardinals' winning streak at 4 games. The Green Bay Packers, on the other hand, were looking for back-to-back.
There you go, Angus. Sorry, I know it's a lot. I thought, hey, at least it's the Cardinals. And he'll probably enjoy it. So, looking out for you, buddy. Yeah, it is kind of weird in St. Louis. I miss that arch in the background, man, so much. With so many of the Terry Metcalf and Jim Hart, Mel Gray. I mean, we can go on and on, but there you go, buddy. Happy Black Friday from the 3rd floor to Angus. Maybe not a spectacular St. Louis Cardinal moment, but a St. Louis Cardinal moment nonetheless. At least you got to see Neil Lomax. 2nd and 1. Here's Swift. He got the first down, plus about 4 or 5 more yards. Be another first down. It's weird. Yeah, it's weird. Lomax. Yeah, Hart's replacement. Exactly. Oh, you're welcome. You're welcome, Angus. Hey, we take care of the people here on the 3rd floor to take care of us. People that support us, hey, man, we look out for you. I know what you dig. I'll try to find one with a winner. Try to find a nice Terry Metcalf or something, or a Mel Gray highlight. First and 10 from the 15 of the Eagles. Here comes Mononga-Dinga-Donga, and a hard hit, but he bounces off of it and falls forward for 5. 2nd and 5. We're going under 14 to go in the 4th, in the game, in regulation. Boom, under 14 minutes to go. Honestly, my pleasure, my friend. My pleasure. I do have one more bonus clip coming up shortly. 2nd and 5. From just outside the 10. Nose of the football almost touching the 10-yard line. Williams under center. Quick pass, slant over the middle, and he's got it right at the line. Let's see where they mark it. That should be a first down. Should be a 1st and goal. That was to DJ Moore on a real quick slant. Brady-esque slant, quick pass. We've seen Brady and Peyton throw that pass a zillion times with the same amount of success. First down. 1st and goal. Keep them moving. We're under 13 to go in the 4th. In the game. In regulation. 11 plays, 83 yards so far on this drive. Over 6.5 minutes with the ball. Williams under center. Hand off to Matango. He cuts back and he finds the end zone again. Matingo, Manango, Wango, Nango is in the end zone. Matango, Wango, Manango, whatever this guy's fucking name is. Busch Stadium, wasn't it? Yeah, but Busch Stadium was designed by him himself, wasn't it? He had a special design in mind when didn't August Busch, or you know what I'm talking about. Didn't one of the Busch family actually design? Santos puts this one through the uprights. It's good. We're at 17-9. In theory, a one-score game with a 2-point conversion, but the Eagles aren't able to do anything offensively, just spinning their tires in the mud. And the Bears just falling short on a couple drives, which is why this game is so close. But both defenses playing pretty superior right here. Busch Stadium is torn down, the first of a cookie-cutter stadium. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. If anything, shit was designed after Busch Stadium, though, wasn't it? The whole theory of, like, the complete circulation of people. Because it was also designed with football in mind, right? It was designed for baseball and football. One of the very few stadiums that was actually designed to handle both. Because if you look at old films, even like Three Rivers, where Pirates played with the Steelers, you could see how short some of the area is behind the end zones, where they had to go to the angle to get to 300 feet and the width and sideline and all that adjustment on the field. Man, don't you miss back in the day when they used to run into the infield? Where they were snapping the ball in the infield, especially in the rain. The whole infield was just mud. Remember that? When they were playing in the baseball parks, when they were sharing parks. That was the greatest, man. Or a stadium like where they would turf the whole field, but the triangle marks where they sealed it to cover up the dirt that was crazy shit, dude. That was crazy. Even the field was different. Even the stadiums are one thing, yeah. But the fields. And back in the day, the AstroTurf wasn't the same as what they called. AstroTurf wasn't the same thing as artificial turf. They were two different turfs, two different designs. Most people said back then the AstroTurf, playing on AstroTurf was better than playing on artificial turf, because artificial turf was basically almost like playing on fucking concrete. But AstroTurf it held water instead of absorbing it or pushing it on, so the designs were different. Anyway. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But I think Busch designed it himself with all this in mind to make that that Roman Coliseum type theater. And I think the positioning of where the arch is just makes for an amazing backdrop, especially where home plate is looking out to it. I mean, that great theory. It couldn't be better. So here comes the kickoff, lands in the landing zone. He'll get out to maybe the 20, and he is buried by a very happy bunch of Bears. It was designed by this. Yeah. He hired that. Look, yeah, we're there. Exactly. I know what you're saying and everything, but I think he said, hey, I got an idea. They got the guy who did the arch. They got together, and he said, this is what I want. And the guy who designed the arch designed the stadium. But I'm saying based on the theory of the idea of what Busch had in his mind for a football stadium, a baseball stadium, multi-purpose. That's going to be incomplete. He's trying to hit Smith on the sideline. Fans are booing, wanting a pass interference, but what actually happened is the receiver turned and ran back into the defender. The defender is looking back at the ball. Receiver makes contact with him. Right there, he looks back and just defends. Smith stops and locks up with him. That's just incidental contact. Smith is stopping his forward progress, turn back for the ball. Defense is still coming. I mean, what are you going to do? 2nd and 10. There's a handoff to Barkley. He dances forward for maybe 3 yards. Be 3rd and long. And the Eagle Bluebirds are booing their asses off. They're working overtime. I saw Foghat a bunch of times at a summer jam at Busch Stadium. Ted Nugent and Foreigner. I think I seen that same. Was that around 76, 77? 78? Because that sounds like the lineup I saw at Giant Stadium in like 80, 81, maybe 80. They hit Giant Stadium. That sounds like the same lineup. 3rd and 6. This pass is way short of the first down. Be 4th down and 2, 3. Under 11:40 to go in the game, in the quarter, in regulation. And let me tell you something about the Eagle fans. Eagle fans are not happy. I'm gonna leave it at that. 4th and 3. No way are they going for it at their own 27-yard line. All the Bears jumping up and down, pointing at the false start, bouncing back 5 more. The Eagles are not making anything easy for themselves. It's one thing to play shitty, but when you start shooting yourself in the foot, 4th and 3 turns into a 4th and 8. So even if you were thinking fake punt, gone now. Man kicks it away. This looks like it went off the side of his foot. Another side. I have no idea. Every time I say, I'm going to say the 37-yard line. Here comes the ref. He's past the 37. It's the 41. I was 5 yards off. So if I could figure out where I made my 5-yard. Look at all these happy Philadelphia fans. It couldn't happen to a nicer bunch of people. Couldn't happen to a nicer bunch of people. And that guy's expression says it all. A wide open mouth waiting for it. No, let's move on to the chat. Exactly. I saw the same lineup, Angus, at Giant Stadium. That's why I was saying, was that around 77, 78? But the Eagle fans, you know when they're happy? When something bad happens to somebody, or something really, really good happens to their team, and they have like they kick ass or something. That's the only time Philly fans are happy. And trust me, I've been on there. I've been there 1,000 times. The Spectrum with the Philly with the Flyers, disgusting. Disgusting human beings, fans. Flyer fans in the old days. You couldn't even go and enjoy a hockey game. We tried to go to a couple of Ranger games. I'm like, something's going to happen here, and it's going to be stupid. And then Philly, same thing, Phillies. We went to the vet to see. It was the Astros. We went to see the Astros and Phillies. We didn't see J.R. Richard. I forget the other guy. Man, I can't remember his name now. He was a starting pitcher that day. Enos Cabell was playing third. He hit 2 homers that day. But anyway, we were there, and them Philly fans, I mean, it's the Houston Astros back then. They were pretty good. You know, I'm going like, this was like 80 when they just were getting on their run. Getting ready for that incredible 86 series with the Mets in 86. One of the best NL championship series. Mike Scott. Anyway, when are Eagle fans happy? Never fucking happy, bro. So here we go. 11:15 to go. Fourth quarter. Regulation. The game. Bears with the ball at their own 42-yard line. 37-yard line. I'm sorry. 37-yard line. There goes Swift. We'll scrum him up to about 3 yards. We're going under 11 minutes now to go in the game in the quarter regulation. Chef Nick! Fucking Chef Nick! Hold on. Celebrity in the house. You know what we do when we get a celebrity in the house? We got a question for you, Chef Nick.
You ever been in a cockpit before?
No, sir, I've never been up in a plane before.
You ever seen a grown man naked?
We ask all the important questions here on the third floor. Chef Nick, great to see you. Happy Thanksgiving, my brother. I guess you have worked your ass off and you couldn't be happier today to tell everybody that has anything in mind about cooking to go fuck themselves. I could say it here. Can't say it there, but I'll say it here. What's up, Chef Nick? Pleasure having you aboard. Thought you would enjoy that. I know you have a sick, diverted mind. 3rd and 4. Going under 10 minutes to go now. 17-9. Big third down here. Both sides. Shotgun. Snap. Back. Plenty of time. Over the middle. Wide open is Swift. Oh, that's Moore. I'm sorry. That's DJ Moore with the catch. He was wide open. First down plus. Another first down. After Scott Rowland was traded to the Cardinals, he had to duck batteries tossed at him in Philly upon his inaugural post-trade visit. Yeah, I mean, Philly fans they're just an embarrassment to sports. But Chef, how you doing, buddy? How was your Thanksgiving, man? How tired are you, buddy? How much food did you actually prepare? Can you put it in pounds or tonnage? And I know you don't make the fucking, the simple shit. You're into some crazy dishes. So I can imagine what you had to produce for somebody's catering. But thanks for coming in, man. Appreciate you. Always do. Looking forward to talking to you maybe later. Did you get a hold of Evan? Evan has my number. I told Evan to give you my phone number so you could text me and we can communicate. We're going under 8.5 minutes to go in the fourth, in regulation, in the game. 2nd and 6. Williams flushed out of the pocket. He's going to hit his big, man, these tight ends on the Bears are huge. Who's this guy? 257 out of Notre Dame. Holy shit. Does he have a name? Or is he just 257 out of Notre Dame? I'm going to say that's his name. 257 out of Notre Dame. Kemet. Kemet. K-M-E-T. Kemet. Whatever. That fucker's huge. 3rd and 4. Another big third down. 8 for 14 on third downs, Bears. Snapping this one from Justin, maybe the 39-yard line. He got the first down. More. Quick pass out to Keyes. Williams just bouncing back, rid of the ball. Boom, first down plus. Wham. That was like a sidearm throw. Beautiful pass. Tackle him right at the 30. This drive will continue. Unbelievable. I did not see that. Yeah, that looked like a little shortstop to second for the double play kind of sidearm shit. They are right at the 30-yard line. This one is to Swift. He runs into a brick wall after 2 yards gained. Carter and Group meeting Swift at the middle. It sounded like a freaking car accident. 6:40 and counting to go in the fourth. In regulation, in the game. Chef Nick is our special guest in the chat. Nick, I got an idea I told Joe today, man, and he laughed his ass off, and I think he's going to talk to you about it. If not, I got an idea for you. He got his man in the end zone, and then that is on a 2nd and 8. He finds it another. Who the hell is this one? Oh, that's Komet again. You can't miss that dude. 8 plays, 63 yards, 4 minutes, 56 seconds off the clock. And this kid Komet, 257 out of Notre Dame, with an amazing catch. Play action to Swift, quick pump fake to Swift, and then just lost it up there. Not a bullet pass, not a loft, just a looping pass right to that big, massive tight end. And they add on the extra point. They move out 24-9, sealing this one for the Bears. Bears going to move to 9-3. Eagles are going to drop to 8-4 and put more pressure on them and make Dallas even happier and make Dallas a little bit more realistic as it's maybe want to start talking about Dallas making the playoffs. Ain't going to be easy, but it could be close. I am exhausted, man. Yes, it was nuts, my man. Taking a couple days off to work a month straight in December for the holiday season. My hat's off to you, bro. I appreciate you from the bottom of my heart, especially all the effort and time that you put in to make other people happy. And they always say the easiest way to a woman's heart is with food. The way to anybody's heart on this planet is with food, good food. And I'd pretty much give anything to taste one of your meals. I like to see how you can dish up some little Mediterranean Italian stuff, like my grandmother and my my aunts used to do. But yeah, no, I appreciate it, man. That's a lot of fucking work, and that's just the warm up, man. You were just in the bullpen. Now the game starts December. Because that's when it really gets super crazy for all them office parties and all whatever gatherings. Man, I can't imagine, bro. But God bless you. If I was on the East Coast still, if I was still on the East Coast living in Jersey, I'd offer my help to anything I could do to help you out, man. And I mean that. I'd help you any way I could possibly could, bro. But yeah, good luck to you and God bless you through the holiday season to you and yours. I hope you have a blessed one, man. Enjoy it. Me, Joe, and talked today for a little bit on the phone, man. And you came up, man. I don't want to share the idea here, but it's a funny idea. Maybe if you talk to Joe later and ask him about it, maybe he'll tell you. It's an idea for a short. And I think you would like. You would eat it up alive. Bro. No pun intended. Yeah, there was a pun intended. You'd eat it up alive. There go the Philly fans heading to the exits as we come back from commercial. They're getting their last sips in. They're all heading to the parking lot. All that wasted money and pissed away. There goes Santa Claus. So far safe. No one's booing him. No one's throwing anything at him. He's just walking out of there. This is going to land in the end zone. Touchback. Just at the corner. Now let's see what we look forward to. Let's see what the Bears have to look forward to here. With 6:19 to go in the fourth. In regulation, in the game, 24-9. Bears leading the Eagles. So they pretty much manhandled the Eagles today. Eagles could not get anything motivated on offense. I mean, their defense kept it as close as they could, but they've been on the field a long time in this crazy windstorm. And I can imagine how cold it is. Bears at the Packers, Browns, Packers at the Niners, and they wind up with the Lions. So that's what the Bears have remaining. Hurts is back, pass over the middle. This is complete. Gain of about 15. That's Brown, I believe. We're going under 6 minutes to go. Yeah, that was A.J. Brown on the catch. 13-yard gain. 1st and 10. Shotgun, 2 to the top, 2 to the bottom. Barkley in the backfield with him. Quick pass, caught and tackled right there. Devontae Smith with a 1-yard gain. We're heading to 5:30 to go in the game in the fourth quarter in regulation. Angus is agreeing with me. Oh, man, Barkley drops that one wide open on this in the flat. A little irony on Jalen Hurts' last name. He didn't look happy a couple moments ago, even worse now. Yeah, no, well, that's what happens when you're running flat, and they've been running flat for 3 weeks. Nothing like good food. My son is a great cook. It is great when he is home. I hear that. Yeah, hopefully Joe remembers. If Joe don't remember, just tell him to give you my fucking phone number. Why does nobody want to give you my phone number? To text me or my email, anything, so I can talk to the fucking guy. Hurts hits Smith for the first down, and it looks like he landed on the ball. He is coming up, half up. We're going under 5 minutes to go in the game, in the quarter, in regulation. I think we're going to eliminate regulation from the rundown. So it is now 4 minutes and 45 seconds to go in the game. So there's another one over a slant over the middle, good for about another 12 yards. That's the Dotson, Hurts the Dotson. Bears giving it up a little bit under the middle, playing soft, letting nothing over their head, basically. Shotgun, no huddle, back up. They're at the 42-yard line of the Bears. Hurts is back. He's going to be in trouble. Gets rid of it just before he gets hit. And this sails to the NFL cameraman. Way out of bounds. 2nd and 10. 4:20 to go. Clock is frozen at 4:20 to go on the incompletion. Woo! 24-9 with 4:20 to go. Second and 10 with 4:20 to go. Did I say there's 4:20 to go in the game? 4:20 to go in the fourth. Hurts is back. Throw out. Almost intercepted. Almost intercepted. 3rd and 10. 4:15 to go. 5 seconds ago, it was 4:20. I don't know where he was throwing at, but the receiver was just like, I don't know where that ball's going. He kind of just stared at it. And this dude, 35. Well, here comes the 3rd and 10. Shotgun, back, pocket collapses. Hurts steps up, fires over the middle. He finds Brown at the 25-yard line. Move the sticks as we go under 4 minutes to go in the fourth, in the game. Oh, you did? Okay, text me anytime, bro. You're better off texting me, and I'll get back to you, because I'll never hear my phone ring, because it's just on vibrate, bro. Once in a while, I hear it, or I'll see it fucking moving. But yeah, text me, and I'll get back to you as ASP. I'm always on my phone after the show and shit, or whatever. Yeah, but 420 seconds. Inhale for 400. What does that equate to? Hold on. Fucking Angus is breaking math out now. 3rd and 6 with 3:20 to go. A minute ago, it was 4:20. What the fuck? A minute ago, it was 4:20. It's 3:20. We're on the 20s. Angus is bringing math up. Hold on. Angus, 420 seconds would equate to, hold on, 4 minutes? Dude. Hurts finds his target, and that's Brown again. Yes, no, yes. First and goal. One ref said, the other ref said, and the other ref said, take a look at it again. 1 foot down, 2 foot down. It's a catch. Gain of 17 on all of a sudden Brown becoming his favorite target here on this drive anyway. We're getting ready to go under 3 minutes to go in the game. First and goal at the 4-yard line. Stay tuned because we got the 2-minute warning coming up. Here's a touchdown. Slant to Brown. Finds his target in the end zone. So the Eagles pick up a late touchdown here. 24-15. No choice but to go for two. They have no choice to go. They have to go for two here with 3:10, all 3 timeouts, plus the 2-minute warning. At the 2-minute warning, we have our Angus clip coming up, definitely. So stay tuned for the Angus clip at the 2-minute warning. At the 2-minute warning, stay tuned for the Angus clip. So they're right back up to the line for the 2-point try. Huge, massive 2-point conversion here for the Eagles to have any fucking prayer. 3 to the top, 2 to the bottom. Hurts his back, looks around, pocket collapses. He's under pressure, throws it away, and they do not get the 2-point conversion. 9 points, still a 2-point. I'm sorry, 2-point. It is a 2-score game. It's a tough gamble. It's a tough play to get, man. It is not easy. Think about it in theory. After scoring a touchdown, you have to score another touchdown. It's basically almost compared to going back-to-back home runs in baseball. It's the only thing I could think to compare it to anything in sports. What's equivalent to getting a 2-point conversion? Well, it's like going back-to-back on touchdowns. That's like going back-to-back on home runs. Oh, it happens, but not all the time. Right there, it didn't happen. Oh, could you hit inhale for 420 seconds? All right, who's got a calculator? What the fuck? 60 seconds, so 2 minutes is 2 minutes is 120. 4 minutes is 240. Angus, that's like fucking 6 minutes, man. It's over. I can't do the math. I'm trying to do the math in my head and I can't. But it's over 6 minutes of fucking inhaling. No, I don't think I can. No, I don't think I can. No. 4.2 seconds is pushing it sometimes. 7 minutes? You did the math? I always have a calculator handy. That is impossible. Yeah, fucking inhaling for 7 fucking minutes. Holy shit, dude. That's inhumanly impossible. That's not even possible. Nah. I wouldn't even. You don't even attempt that, man. I'm gonna attempt to inhale for 7 minutes. Holy shit. Love the fucking chat. Love the conversations we get into. They are fucking pretty bizarre. They are pretty fucking bizarre. Conversation around here never fucking ceases to amaze me. So next Thursday night, we'll be here. We'll be here for the Cowboys and Lions, and what matches up to be another massive, massive NFC game. I don't see. No, I always think you're serious about the shit, Angus. I got to take you serious, man, because you're a serious dude. So when you ask a question like that, I have to take it in perspective. But when I started doing the math, I'm like, I'm past 3 minutes here. I'm past 5 minutes here. And in my head, I'm like, wait a minute, man, still ain't going 7. Oh, we're past 6 minutes. Here comes Munatanga Munga Maranja. Bounces ahead for about 4 yards. Timeout taken by the Eagles. Stadium is just about empty. I guess what they're saying there, and I kind of get it. You need 2 scores, right? Now you definitely need 2 scores. But when you went for the 2-point conversion, if you kick the extra point, you're touchdown 2-point conversion away then. Trying to cut it to 7 instead of 8. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. 3:05 to go in the game. 2nd and 7. Give him 3 on that carry. They're at the Eagle 44-yard line. It comes out to, here comes Wanataga Mugamangananga. Manungananga ahead for maybe another 3. Cuts 3rd down, 3rd and short. Timeout. Eagles, 2nd timeout. 2:59 to go. Angus clip coming up. 2-minute warning. Angus clip coming up. 2-minute warning. We are 59 seconds of football time away. Yep. Okay. So make sure we got it queued up. 3rd and 3, right at the Eagles 40. Changes the play up. Could be play action. Williams rolls out. This is the design play for sure. He slides forward for the 1st down. Move the sticks. A huge 1st down, and that should just about do it. Eagles will take their final timeout with 2:47 left in the game. Going this way earlier, it seemed to be the way to kick. So a couple more yards, if nothing else, a field goal would seriously put it out of reach. It's out of reach now. It's just the way it goes right now. So right now you got LA, the Eagles, Bears, Bucks, Seahawks, Packers, Niners, and then the Lions, Panthers, Cowboys looking in. You can take the Panthers right off of that list. You could take the Bears, the Panthers right off of that fucking list. Here comes Matuga Mananga. And he's going to be ruled down. He's going to be ruled down after a game. Let's see, maybe 4. And we're headed to the 2-minute warning. No, we're going to have a play. They're going to have to get a play off before the 2-minute warning. 2nd and 7, so they're going to have to snap it before the 2-minute warning. So the other side of the 2-minute warning will be a 3rd down or it will be ball game. A 1st down here seals it. They're at the 33. A handoff again to Matango Mananga. He'll fall forward for a yard. 3rd and 6. There is the 2-minute warning. Hang in there. We'll be right back after the Angus clip. Enjoy the Angus clip.
The 1st quarter, Tolliver passes, but Willie Brown intercepts on the Denver 12 to kill a New York threat. Now it's Tolliver lateraling to Snell, who passes, but Snell's pass is intercepted by John McGeever, who makes a fine effort in returning all the way to the New York 30. This interception by the former Auburn star sets up the Broncos' opening touchdown. The defense keeps the Jets tied up in the third period. Dick Wood goes for the long pass, but Willie Brown intercepts on the New York 48, and the former Grambling ace returns all the way to the Jets 26. Willie later was the outstanding defensive player in the AFL All-Star game. It's Willie Brown's day, but wonderful Willie is never better than on this pass by Dick Wood, intended for Don Maynard. Brown makes a sensational interception on the goal line and then escapes Maynard's grasp. Willie races 45 yards to the Denver 45. Willie has 4 interceptions and a 5th nullified by a penalty. And here's the clincher with 41 seconds to play. It's Willie Brown intercepting again. The Broncos use up the clock and walk off with a defense-inspired 20-16 victory.
Boom, there you go. Hope you enjoyed the Angus clip. 3rd and 5. And it looks like the Bears might have drawn the Eagles off sides here. If they did, this is the clincher. It is offsides defense. So they're going to say they're still shy of the first down? This has got to be pretty freaking close. Yeah, it's 3rd and 1. Man, it's about a half a yard short. Mononga is eaten alive in the backfield. He'll lose 2 back to the 30. At the 35. Lose 3 on that. 4th down. 140 and ticking. 4th and 4. I would say they're pretty much in field goal range, depending on what they're going to do here. They're going to let the clock run down. You got a 1:25 to go. 10 seconds on the play clock. Probably stop at around 3, 2, let's see, 5, 3. Timeout at 1 second left on the play clock. 1:15 on the game clock. So it's a long 4th down. You're up 2 scores. Be an interesting decision here on 4th down. Michael, where'd you come from, Michael? Hey, look at Michael jumping in here. Go Bears. I hear you. Welcome, Michael. Happy Thanksgiving to you, your family, and your friends, my friend. May you have a blessed holiday season, Michael. Glad to see you, buddy. Snuck in the back door. Dude, yeah, man. Everything went well. I got back on the air the other night, but yeah, I got all this stuff off. So, yeah, that's where they cut me. Whoop. That's where they cut me there, and there. I got the stitches out on Wednesday. Doc said, healing like a champ. Everything looks really, really good. Just a little sore. It's just going to be sore. He said, yeah, it's going to be sore for a little bit as I start working it more and more because now I got more freedom in my hand. But, yeah, a lot better than I was before that. But, yeah, man. Michael, thank you for asking. But, yeah, I'm doing a lot better, man. Wherever you're watching from, if you're on Rumble, hit the like, hit the follow, get in the live chat. At least tell me if you're watching. Rumble, seriously, if you're watching on Rumble right now, just let me know if you're in Canada or not. If you're in Canada, just Y, and if you're not in Canada, N. That's all you got to do. I'm not asking a lot. Everywhere else, please hit the like, the follow, the sub, and all that other happy horse shit. We got 112 to go. They were unsuccessful on 4th down. Eagles take over on downs at their own 30. Hurts is taking off. He's at the 40 to 45. Looks like he got up to maybe the 50, but I think he got out there because of a hold. Steen, number 56 on the hold, so that'll wipe out that big gain. 104 to go in the game. Yeah, it's just, I don't know why you're holding there, but that'll back him up 10, take away almost a 30-yard gain. That was a crazy hold. That was crazy watching that. But, yeah, Michael, healing pretty well. I'm just waiting. He said just let him fall off, and this one's almost off to the scar, but we'll see what it looks like. Doesn't look too bad, though, man, but thank you. Healing well. Hurts is back to his 10. Over the middle, and they're going to say it's a catch. Nice catch by A.J. Brown up by the first down markers. 2nd down. 2nd and 2. Yeah, it looks like a nice catch there. Hurts back again. A little bit of pressure on him, not much. Hits his big tight end, and he'll be tackled right at the Bears' 40. There's the first down, 30 seconds and counting. And Jalen Hurts is going to absolutely punish us with a spike and stop the clock with 24 seconds to go. 2nd and 10 now. 24 to 15. You ain't been able to do anything all day. What makes you think you're going to be able to do anything now? I'm left-handed, Michael. Hurts takes off with it right up the middle. He started to go down, but he took a hit instead. Slides down 15 seconds ago. He spikes it. What is 4th down? He spikes it on 3rd and 4 to make it a 4th and 4 with 13 seconds to go. Like, what are we doing here, Jalen Hurts? Don't do this to us. Hey, look who's here. John the Beagle Dad. What's up, John the Beagle Dad? Hello, hello from Fort Myers, Florida. What's up in Fort Myers, Florida? My man's getting ready to head to Cape Canaveral. Or Cape Kennedy, or one on the Cape. Well, he's going down there to watch rocket ships. A 52-yard field goal attempt right now. You need 2 scores. Might as well go after this one. Kick is up. It is no good. As the wind grabs it as it got towards the goalpost and just sails it wide, wide left. 9 seconds to go. Victory formation for the Bears coming up. That'll do it. 24. And the only thing left are the seats. Almost everybody is gone out of that stadium. A massive road win for the Bears. Massive, massive road win for the Bears as they take victory formation and wrap this one up. A couple guys coming in late, but appreciate you guys hanging in there. Oh, I was right. They're right next to each other, Canaveral and Kennedy. Cool, bro. That's cool, and that's in 3 weeks, man. Make sure you keep us up to date. Send some videos. John the Beagle Dad, follow him. His link is in there. Follow John the Beagle Dad in his journey of beagles. So what's up, guys? I hope you enjoyed a little Black Friday football here on the 3rd floor as we bring you play-by-play. No, that's not a low-flying airplane. That's the garbage being brought in. Yeah, so, oh, what's that? I don't know, John. It's just over time, Michael. Just over time, man. Just needed to get it done. So finally had to get all this shit done. But no, I'm left-handed, so it happened to the right hand, so we're good there. But yeah, man, appreciate everybody coming on in, man. Here, Angus, Chef Nick graced us with his presence. Came in, said hello. I guess he bounced. The man is tired. Man's been working hard, making food for thousands. John the Beagle Dad coming in a little. Always coming in back door. Appreciate John the Beagle Dad. Hope you're feeling good today too, buddy. I'm ready for a turkey sandwich on white with some mayo and salt. But there's no turkey around. I didn't have turkey. I didn't have nothing yesterday. Anyway, we're going to get out of here so you guys can go and enjoy the rest of your big holiday weekend. Go enjoy some college football. Go enjoy some college basketball if you're into that. If you just happen to be into wrestling and you're wondering about the Survivor Series tomorrow, which is in San Diego, fear nothing. Because what I hear tomorrow on NY Mania is teaming up again with Total Turnbuckle Talk. TJ at Total Turnbuckle Talk. Joe at NY Mania are teaming up. And I heard, that's what I heard, man. They got an old school surprise guest announcer to do the play-by-play with them. Somehow, some way, they've landed a legend to help them out with the announcing and be on there for the announcing. So don't miss that. That's going to be a merger. And rumor has it, I think the guy's from Detroit, but Whammer Jammer will be the guest announcer along with Joe from NY Mania, along with TJ from Total Turnbuckle Talk. And all three of them are going to team up and do a play-by-play of the Survivor Series, which is on ESPN. So if you don't have ESPN, but you're like, I'm not paying to watch it, but you're wondering what's going to happen, tune in to NY Mania. Tune in to Total Turnbuckle Talk and check out tomorrow's Survivor Series play-by-play. 4 o'clock on the West Coast, 7 o'clock on the East Coast from San Diego, California, which is a hop, skip, and a jump from where I'm at. Maybe an hour and a half by flight. I flew there. I don't remember how long it took. I think it took about a little over an hour to fly to San Diego. I don't remember. There you go, John. You got another sub. Angus went over and found John Beagle Dad and subscribed. I'm telling you, if you like dogs, man, these son of bitches are cute. And John's got a lot of other cool stuff to check out. But, man, I can't get enough of the dogs, bro. I mean, when you're feeling down and shit, man, a dog will bring you up in a heartbeat. Especially, one I watch a lot, Angus, you just got over there. Maybe you see it if you go back a ways. I don't remember, man. But he's got one. This dude just flat out goes absolutely zonkers running on his couch, like the L-shaped couch. This dog just, oh, man, I just wanted to eat him up alive, man. And the dude was so, so cute. Turkey and turnkeys. Turduckins? I hear you. Turduckins. Michael, looking forward to the next broadcast. Yeah, next broadcast will be Sunday. Definitely doing the Sunday night game. The Sunday night game is absolutely 100%. We'll be doing that. I want to do one of the early games, but I'm not sure if I want to do, and I'm talking East Coast time, the 1 o'clock and the 4 o'clock game. I want to do one of those, not the 1 o'clock, and I can't. So I'm probably going to do the late game into the late game, the 4 o'clock game, into the Sunday night game. So look for that. There'll be posts. You're on here. I post everything now. Man, I got some killer fucking posts I put up the last couple of days, man. Tearing it up with this AI creation thing, Get very creative with the AI. I get very creative. This is AI. I did this before the game today. I created this. I just typed this in. I said, give me a bear in the woods with snow with headphones and wearing a Walter Payton jersey. Boom. There it is. And next thing, Eagles with 17, in case you didn't know, happened to be my favorite Eagle, if you can call it. I mean, I don't, you know what I'm saying? But as far as football goes, 17. That was the great Harold Carmichael. elusive receiver. Just you had to see him. You had to see him to appreciate him. Yeah, but he was my man. So that's why the 17 for the Eagles, and of course, sweetness for 34. Man, doesn't get any better. So Harold Carmichael and Walter Bear. Oop, Walter Bear. Anyway, Durkee's is like a slightly sharp mayo. No, I could do without that. Oh, Durkins. I know what you're saying. Durkins. I got you. I got you. Like, subscribe, donate, chat, invest. What? What'd you retract that for? I was in the middle of reading it. I just seen the word invest. And I'm like, whoa. Donate, invest. I'm like, yeah. Bring it on, Angus. Let's hang out for a bowl. Join me for a bowl. Fuck it, it's the holidays. Here's your hit for all those who hit. But yeah, so pass the word about the Survivor Series tomorrow. For sure. Other than that, we will be here Sunday. Probably going to be a doubleheader on Sunday. Definitely the Sunday night game. I am taking the Monday night off. I'm taking Monday night off because I'm going over to NY Mania to see Evan do the play-by-play of the Giants-Patriots game. And he has a special guest who's going to help him out with the play-by-play. Get over there and see who it is, and I think you'll enjoy it. And you'll understand why I'm taking the night off to watch Evan on NY Mania do play-by-play of the Giants-Patriots. So you got to be pretty damn good for the third floor to take a night off. But, hey, that's the way it is. When it's good, it's good. From something else, have no clue what copy and paste goes. Dude, I just seen like, share, donate, invest, and I was like, fucking A, man. It sounds like a good thing to do on the third floor. You always want to invest on the third floor. Anyway, all right. I think we bullshitted enough. I plugged enough. You got NY Mania, Total Turnbuckle Talk, combining tomorrow to bring you Survivor Series play-by-play with a special guest announcer to help him out with the play-by-play and the call of the Survivor Series tomorrow live. So don't miss out on that. Whammer Jammer is the special guest announcer. Rumor has it he's from Detroit. So, anyway, okay, I guess we'll get out of here and let you guys go enjoy your leftovers and everything else. Guys, stay safe. Enjoy the rest of your weekend until we see you Sunday, either the 1 o'clock game or the 4 o'clock game, one of the two, but definitely Sunday night, and then we'll go from there. And please, definitely check out the Survivor Series play-by-play tomorrow night on Total Turnbuckle Talk and NY Mania. Don't miss out, please. For the love of it, don't miss out on it the slightest bit. It is going to be something that you'll tell your grandchildren about. Guaranteed it. Trust me on that one. Anyway, we're going to get out of here, and as always, please, be kind for no reason, love, and look out for your fellow man. And now, remember more than ever, people, man, mental health is a serious issue. And with all the craziness and all the nonsense going on in this world right now, please, be careful, be safe, and take things seriously. And if you or somebody you know might need someone to talk to, and it's all over the place, I have it pasted before the show and after the show. So don't miss out, please. And again, be kind for no reason. Love your fellow man. Be good, be safe. Stay safe, stay blessed. I love each and every one of you. Enjoy the rest of your holiday season as it is officially kicked off. It's officially playoff hunting season. Playoffs season just just opened. Enjoy it. See you tomorrow. Survivor Series over on NY Mania and Total Turnbuckle Talk. Don't miss out. See you.
As the clock winds out on the Philadelphia Eagles, a game they thought would project them into a possible wild card position. It would bring them 7-5 had they won, but a late interception by the Giants will preserve a Giant victory. An upset win as the Giants lead 17-12, and we're inside 30 seconds. The Eagles have no timeouts. Wait a minute. Here's a free foot. I don't believe it. The Eagles pick it up, and Herman Edwards runs it in for a touchdown. An incredible development. Just like the opening game of the season when the New England Patriots were running the game out against the Washington Redskins. A fumble. This is the most astounding development. This is even more unbelievable.
Just doesn't get the snap. He just loses the snap, doesn't get it. And who's right there? Herman Edwards picks it up on the dead run and goes in for a touchdown.
Absolutely unbelievable. Zonka and Pizarczyk missed the connection. The ball hops up on the one hop to Herman Edwards. He's got an open lane right into the end zone with 20 seconds left while the Giants are running out the game with a 7. Look at Dick Vermeil. He can't believe it. I guess he feels he's got one coming after some of the close ones he lost. The opening game of the season, they beat the Rams all over the field and then lost on the longest field goal that Frank Corral had ever kicked, and Corral played for him at UCLA, and the Rams won it. And this is an incredible development against the Giants and for the Eagles. A fumble. Now they make an extra point. Well, with 20 seconds left, the Eagles lead the Giants 19. That's unbelievable. I've seen Dempsey kick the 63-yard field goal. I fell out of the press box of that one. This is unbelievable.
On November 19th at Giant Stadium, a moment occurred that will forever be known as the miracle of the Meadowlands. New York led 17-12 and had the ball with barely a minute to play. What happened next would be a fragment in time to be forever crystallized in the hearts and minds of Eagle fans.
Under 30 seconds left in the game. From here on in, Pizarczyk can just fall on the football, and there is nothing the Eagles can do. And Pizarczyk fumbles the football. It's picked up by Herman Edwards. 15, 10, 5, touchdown Eagles! I don't believe it! I don't believe it! I do not believe what has occurred here, ladies and gentlemen! Talk about miracles, folks. I do not believe
The Eagles won 19-17, but more important was the fact that they were still playing it hard in the final seconds, even though the cause seemed absolutely hopeless.
He's looking at you, kid.